What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wordcast. Every Monday, we bring you the latest in video game news, talk about survival horror, machinima, and what's going on at the Word. I'm your host this week, Jazz Rich, and with me today is Shaun Clark.
Well, hello.
Hello. Diz, Alyssa.
Hi.
Camps. Shayla Hill.
Hello.
Who had more voice 5 minutes ago.
I got too excited.
And Alec, whose last name I don't remember.
Wow.
It's 3 cents.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna say get fucked.
You know, that's the right response.
Fresh out of the gate. Fresh out the gate. Everyone's
Well,
getting fucked.
you could do it like I did and fucking butcher it and call him Fanel. It's French.
Oh yeah, it's funnel.
Yeah, things go straight through me.
How about it's just Alec Fun, because he's a fun guy.
Aww. Hey, Alec.
Yeah, where's my
Hey,
So,
thanks for having me.
did you guys know, and I quote, sometimes if you eat too much raw fish, you get diarrhea?
I mean,
Ew.
Who didn't?
That is a direct quote from a official government worker.
Me?
Was it
Hey,
Obama?
Tom?
He had to spell it out for people. Hey, everybody.
Don't talk about Beth like that.
Wow.
I mean, I can't really talk because I eat sushi, so that's kind of why I was like, oh, wait, I better
Well,
not
guess
go
what?
too hard.
You're gonna have elite problems.
Gross.
Ah,
It's time to
Starting the day
change
off
your
with
pants.
sushi is canceled.
Change your pants. Or wear
No,
2
we're-
pairs. I mean,
I'll just have vegan sushi or vegetarian sushi from now on.
what is vegetarian sushi? No fish?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can have cucumbers and avocado. And...
that's what I have. I don't eat
Is it
seafood, but I
sushi
love going to
anymore?
sushi.
What?
Yeah, because
If it's rolled up in rice.
You still use sticky rice and put it on a thing and roll it up. And seaweed.
Yeah.
I love seaweed. Oh my
you're-
god, seaweed is so
hey.
good.
You just
Hey!
eat every weed.
You're missing the joke. It's fine.
What joke?
The-
Oh, sorry. Talking about jokes. Shaun,
What? Hello?
how was your week?
My week was garbage. Thank you
Wow.
for asking, but
Optimistic.
well, it already happened. Where does optimism come in?
You ask me every week. You answer my question right now, motherfucker.
No, I am.
Every time I've
Why
heard
does
the
everybody
podcast,
think
it's
so
like every week he says it's garbage, so...
Well,
guess
normal.
hey,
garbage
I am consistent in what I do. Okay, I am consistently inconsistent. It's great.
You're
I'm consistent
consistently
in my garbage.
Get fucked.
Jesus Christ.
This week you got fucked.
Jesus!
I've been working a lot to pay them bills. I had to replace a tire on my car, which was not fun and not cheap, but I had to do that. But my car is safe again, so yay, I'm not going to crash and die, hopefully. Yay, woo.
Damn.
Somebody's masturbating or clapping, I can't tell.
I
Maybe
was
both.
Oh my god.
It could be both.
You have the official HR of the war here, so let's watch what we're saying here.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah,
Let him-
fucking
let
get
him-
it right!
Let him make the inappropriate shit.
So I started this weird anime about a Grim Reaper who uses the power of a horny perverted guy's sexual desires to power herself up to fight demons. So that was weird.
Is it Kill la Kill?
For a minute I was sure it was going to turn into a hentai, but so far it has not.
Is it good?
I mean, I only watched 1 episode, so I don't know. It's fine. But it's very strange. It's called I Can't Play H. What does that even mean? I don't know.
weird.
But I also thought the H might be hentai, so I don't know what's happening, but it's weird and I'm watching it and that's a whole thing.
I can't play Halo.
I would rather watch this than play Halo. No,
Oh my god.
Wow.
no, that's not true. One day I'll
Well,
get
who
there.
wouldn't?
Damn. Halo's good, or it used to be good.
Yeah.
Is this like anti-Halo podcast?
I
No.
like Halo.
Halo is good.
I can see your
Keep
Halo.
it up, Bungie.
Halo.
Stop it, Shaun. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Stop it.
You stop.
Halo's fine.
I finished Batman the Animated Series, and that continued to get weirder and weirder and fucking weirder. What the hell happened? I thought that was a good show, but now I don't know. I don't know. So, dinosaurs, giant mutated farm animals. Two-Face got a third split personality where he basically turned into Batman, but he killed people, but he didn't know it was happening. There's this baby doll character and Killer Croc that were
my God, I hated that.
They were like in an abusive relationship, which is really weird because the little girl's like 5 years old and the crocodile dude's like a monster, so it's kind of a really fucked up couple to show to children.
Okay, first of all, she's not.
I understand that, but the visual of it, the visuals and the implications of it is fucking weird and really fucked up to show kids.
And you know what's really fucking stupid about it is like it's just like, oh, I don't actually count that as like that should be separated because it was actually like on a whole different network with like a different production team and everything. And I hate that those, like the Batman Superman, this is supposed to be the same universe as like, because Batman Superman started breaking some of the rules, I swear, about like whether it being like in the 50s, because of the original Batman animated series, like stuff was in black and white, and like if you look at the way Dick Grayson dresses, it looks like they're in like the 50s. Like all the TVs are fucking black and white, even though Batman has all this like super advanced technology.
Well, it doesn't matter though, because it's the same writers, it's the same producers, so different network or not, it's still the same creative team. What happened? Like, did they just start getting drunk and doing a bunch of drugs? Like, what the fuck happened?
When Fox and like WB separated or became the same thing or did something,
those are two very different things.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I'm sorry. When WB got their own thing, Warner Brothers always had their stuff on Fox before. So when they like separated and got their own network, they wanted to try to get all their properties back. And for some reason, it was like at that point that they started making more. So they would put like the A teams on these brand new shows and have like new people do the shows that were already established, like characters like Batman that people knew. And thus, like, the quality seemed to go down in, like, the shows you were used to being good. And these random shows like Road Rovers and fucking shit like that would be, like, A-team animated.
It's just really sad to see such a really amazing show, a very, like, monumental show, just go completely down the fucking shitter.
Yeah.
But,
got dumb.
Started off and it was amazing, ended it and it was garbage, and
they gave Nightwing a mullet. He looks so stupid.
I know, but when it came out, that was like he was cool and edgy and whatever.
I know, I loved him.
Which is why you don't follow trends when you're doing shit like that, because you know down the road you watch it and you're like, oh no, why? But yeah, so I finished that, and still kind of being on like a Batman kick, I started to go back and watch the old movies, starting with the original Batman. Saw Batman Returns, and Batman Forever. And those also have a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, like, they are.
I mean, I guess I get it because it was new, and you know, you didn't really have comic book movies and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more forgivable, but like, it's just weird. Like, Batman kills the villains. He kills the Joker. He kills Penguin. Like, it's weird. And then, like, Penguin is, like, an actual monster instead of, like, a dude.
A really gross one,
yeah,
too.
And Catwoman has, like, supernatural powers. And the Joker killed Batman's parents. And just, like, all these weird things. All these liberties that they took. And, like, it makes sense because, like, those things seem to make more sense to appeal to, like, the average moviegoer, you know, your basic consumer, rather than like the comic book goers. But like, just looking at it now, it's very, very weird to see that kind of stuff going on.
It's oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it just seems like I guess it's just dated because, like, back then you could get away with, like, a loose adaptation of a comic because...
Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Now everybody knows what's up.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, in a sense, I still give them a pass, though, because...
I don't.
Like, well, no, because comics have always been that way. Like, sometimes a comic series will just get released and it's like, what if Batman was this? What if this character was this? Like,
yeah, and I was thinking about that too. Like when I initially brought this up, either last week or the week before, where I'm like, "Oh, what happened to Batman?" I thought Batman was grounded and stuff, and yes, that's true. But also,
his parents are dead.
Wow. But like, there's so many variations and spin-offs and alternate timelines, and I mean, if you follow like the whole Superman integration and the Justice League, and you know they're fighting aliens and things just go wildly out of control, and it becomes a very different thing. And with any kind of a comic, you've always got different runs that have different origins and endings and different interpretations of characters and stuff like that. So it's such, comic books and comic book movies are such a gray area that you almost can't even really complain. Like, if they follow the source material, that's cool for the people that appreciate it. If they don't, you have to give it a pass, because they could just be like, oh, well, this is just our version of it. Just like they have 4,000 versions of the, you know, Batman's origin and all these timelines and stories. Like, you can't really complain.
Let's not get started on poor Spider-Man in the movie.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, that concludes this weekly portion of the Batcast.
Tune in next week for more.
Exactly.
For more punches.
Like,
I preferred Scatman beginnings.
Maybe less. Less punches, you know, depending on where they go with the series. But I didn't really play a whole lot of games this week. Wow. I did some shoesting with Jazz and Diz a little bit.
Shoesting. Oh my god, some ridiculous shoesting.
That was fucking insane and great. But I beat Devil May Cry again on Son of Sparta, and I unlocked the secret ending by killing the final boss in the prologue, and that was cool. And now I'm going through on Dante Must Die, and that is a fucking nightmare. The enemies take so much damage. Like, for a while, I was fighting this big, like, mantis thing, or not mantis, but a big bug thing, and, like, I was starting to doubt whether I was actually doing damage to it or not, because it just took so fucking long. But yeah, so that's going to be fun.
I think you had to switch control ports to beat the mantis.
Wow.
God damn it, Alex.
You would. You would.
I would not.
But you did.
I didn't. Prove it.
It's recorded on the internet.
I don't think it is.
Oh.
No.
You're right. But that was my week.
HR says no.
That was your week.
That was my week. Not super exciting, but it was a week. And it was had. And it was had by me. Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Alec. Mr.
Bonjour.
Alec.
Did you call him Allie?
I said Alec.
Who the fuck is Ali?
Alec McBeal.
Oh no.
Alec Baldwin.
Get out of here, Shayla. Alec, why don't you tell us how your week was / a small introduction of yourself, since you're new.
Okay. So I've been a fan of the Ward for like 10 years, and then I stopped being a fan, and then
Wow.
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 then I upgraded to Stalker. No. So I'm just pretty much a fan and part-time voice actor for whenever someone needs it. And I also make my own machinimas when I can be asked to do it. Big fan of Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, and I'm also British. Although you wouldn't have guessed it.
Yay!
You're British, you son of a bitch.
You lied to me.
You liar.
He watches Machinima on the right side of the computer screen.
Said you were
Oh, don't go there, sister.
I just did. It's recorded on the internet.
Don't make me click my hands.
/ mock me.
But yeah.
Dino Crisis series.
Yeah. Oh, did you want me to mention that? Or...
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you want me to mention the thing you just mentioned?
Yeah.
Which is once again on the internet forever.
Yeah, no one watched it.
Wow.
No, that you can. We do that with new people. You can tell us, what do you do?
Okay, so when I
do
got
on
started with machinima, it was with Shayla, I believe, with Dino, Stupid Crisis, even though I call it Dino. Don't get me started.
I have a question on that. Is that an intentional bit of fuckery, or is that a communication? Is that a British thing?
Okay, I'll explain it. You know the Flintstones, right?
Yeah.
Nope, never heard of them.
Really? Okay. Go back to Stone Age. Anyway, so in the Flintstones, Fred says Dino. So I've always associated the word dino with Dino. So I've always said Dino Crisis.
It's like
That's what I
Super
grew up
Mario.
with.
You just go with it.
Yeah. So yeah, I started with Dino Super Crisis, got to episode 3, did that, and then I kind of got writer's block, and then I started Metal Gear Spunk, and with a new project, which I'm not going to say just yet. So yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yay!
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Yay!
10 years later. And how was your
We've
week?
been doing this for 10 years. Oh my god.
It feels like it.
Wow.
Is that how long the digital and physical conversation went? Or
You know what? It's pretty close.
Let's not relive this.
We don't talk about
Well, now that you bring it up,
No, Sean, shut the hell up.
oh wow.
I'm pro physical, by the way. So there we go.
It's the only reason you're allowed here. No.
He's pro-physical.
I thought you meant fighting.
So my week, I have played a few games. I haven't. I did start playing Rule of Rose. Then I got completely stuck on it, and I was like, "Where the fuck am I going with this game?" But I will continue it at some point. I just don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, otherwise, been playing old games, old PS2 games, so Hitman Contracts, Metal Gear Solid 3, and a bit of wrestling games every now and again. But that was my week.
Nice.
Yay!
Fun.
Beautiful.
Diz, you sound so enthusiastic right now.
Yay!
So, Shayla, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I worked a whole hell of a lot, but I did manage to fit in some movies. I saw Us in the theaters,
Is it
and
No
it's
spoilers.
super good.
Is that
And
the sequel to Me?
Yeah, that movie. Yeah.
Good.
If I saw Us in the theaters, I'd be like, "Hey guys, what up?"
Makes it really difficult to search. Like I'm
Oh,
like
yeah.
looking for the soundtrack, and it's like Us movie. It was really, really good, and you guys should all go see it. I'm serious. It's like a really enjoyable horror film, and I enjoyed it so much that I went and checked out Get Out as well from the same director. And Get Out, I like Us better. Get Out is less of a horror film and more of like kind of like a Twilight Zone sort of esque movie. But and just because I like horror more, I ended up liking Us a lot more. But both of them are like highly recommend. Go see them if you can, because they're really good. And I want to rewatch Spider-Verse, which is still equally amazing.
Yeah.
And I played Metal Gear Survive. And
no!
Ooh, why would you do that?
I don't know.
After watching Charborg play it, I kind of wanted to play it too.
You should get it, but it's
Money. It costs money, and I'm not spending money on that.
yeah. It's like for me, it's like a moral issue. Because I love Metal Gear so much. And it's like, oh, Konami, fuck you.
So, are you saying that you bought it because you have no morals?
Yes. And I hate myself for it.
Oh,
You hate yourself, but you hate Konami more, right?
Yes.
Because
It's
Konami
okay.
are a bunch of...
Wankers!
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
it's
You
okay, Shayla. I can relate. You know, anything that comes out that has that Resident Evil brand on it. Well, even when it doesn't have the Resident Evil brand on it, like Umbrella Corps, I have to get it.
Yeah.
If it's associated with Resident Evil, I'm
gotta.
fucked. I have no choice.
It's a good
I'm
thing you
just-
got it, though, because, yay.
Yeah, it worked out, but ugh.
Yay!
Yeah.
And like
Ugh.
Resident Evil Gaiden, and fucking
Ugh.
Gun Survivor 2. Oh, my
Ugh.
soul
Like
hurts.
Nemesis. Ugh. Ugh.
You
I was in
love
the
that
moment, I'm
game.
sorry.
You shut your mouth. It's fine.
You shut your mouth.
I'm so gonna write a joke about that time.
So Diz, did you, because none of y'all saw Us, I can't talk about the movie, which is really disappointing. So please, 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 everyone go see it. I promise you won't be disappointed. It was really enjoyable.
I've got a problem with
Won't
seeing
be
that movie.
disappointed in us.
Oh no, why?
Well,
He doesn't
God-
watch movies.
yeah, that was it. The thing from last week's podcast. Like, I don't watch movies.
Wait,
Aw.
So-
I don't watch movies or he doesn't.
Do I watch porn? Can I watch porn?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
you
shite.
can.
Oh my god.
I say
So
we start
lost.
having a movie night then, because
I said that.
yeah.
That's
Job,
Okay,
Diz.
Alec. Apparently, I watched
Good job,
hentai,
everybody.
so it's fine.
Diz,
Yeah.
did you watch any hentai this week?
Yeah, I actually watched a lot.
Wait,
Don't pick on her, she's
wait
the
a
young
cotton
one.
picking motherfucking second. Did you not play any? Did you not play anything, Shayla?
I said I played Metal Gear Survive.
But that was
and
it. That was it.
No, we made
So she didn't play anything.
Oh, nailed it. Got
I
him.
work. I actually work a lot, so that was the only thing I really had time to play this week. And
I like
because
that
I
you
was
put actually in there as if we don't work a lot.
I mean,
anyway.
it's
I don't
true.
try to.
It just happens.
But yeah, I just was saying because I wanted to go to the movie, which is a big deal. I think there was actually another movie I have seen, but I feel like I talked about it already. And you guys don't get to see current movies, so I can never really talk too much about them other than say
I've been getting better at it. I've actually been going to the theater and watching stuff.
Us is good. It's
Hope
worth
you're
going
watching
to see in the
stuff.
theater.
I kind of watch current movies.
I want to see. No. Okay.
Wow.
If you like a good horror flick or spooky flick,
I want to see
or
that one.
spoopy, go see it.
And I want
I
to see
will.
the new Pet Cemetery that's coming out.
Oh yeah, that looks good too.
Yeah, I want to see that one. And there's another one. I can't remember the other one, but there's another one.
If I remember
Like a
anything
movie?
from the first Pet Cemetery, it said it was garbage, and the second one's probably also going to be garbage.
That's fine. I like garbage movies.
That's true. That's true.
Garbage movies are fun.
Speaking of garbage, Diz.
Wow! Okay.
Speaking
I
of
forgot, I've been
complete
watching
and
Mob
total
Psycho.
trash.
Mob Psycho 100.
What was
Yeah,
that,
Mob
Shayla?
Psycho 100 season 2. I've been watching that. It's amazing. Also equally amazing.
What is that?
Watch it.
That
What
sounds
is that?
familiar.
Mob Psycho.
Anime.
Yeah, it's a really, really good anime about a psycho.
That's her hentai.
No. Yeah, me watching them hentais. Mob Psycho 100.
I don't know what these
Season 2.
animes is. I just know about that there hentai.
Diz, do you
I
watch
don't
Mob
even
Psycho?
got the television.
I started the first season, but I haven't finished it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I know. I need to.
Diz,
Yes.
how was your week?
It was exhausting. I haven't been able to sleep very well, and that's. But it's been good. Like, I've been in a good mood. I just haven't
I
been
haven't
able
fucking
to sleep.
slept, and I've been busy, but it was awesome.
Yeah. I actually haven't played anything this week, really.
We played Ark. We did Shoesting.
Yeah, I haven't played anything.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Apparently
I was
we
gonna say,
don't
like,
matter.
Tetris doesn't count because that's just taking a shit.
I haven't even played it.
Tetris
Good.
isn't even a real game.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. I'm tired of you guys.
Fucking physics
About
and
right.
geometry.
Shapes
Oh my
and
God.
colors. Fuck off.
Oh my!
I hate
Oh my god!
those.
I forgot to mention that I got a new game, but Jazz and Shaun are gonna hate me when they hear what it
It's
is.
Goddamn
Tetris,
cell phone
leave
game,
now.
isn't it?
Dragon's Crown.
Wait, I thought you said you got a new game.
Yeah, but it's on PS4. Dragon's Crown Pro.
But that came out like years ago. Oh, you mean you got a new game for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is someone dying in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, Jazz.
Wow, Jazz, how was your week?
Not even in the background.
Before you
it's
die.
straight up in the foreground.
By the way, Dragon's Crown, I have that as well. We should play it.
Yes.
Oh, bye. It was nice knowing you guys.
Well, how would you guys?
Hey, look,
Now she
I-
fucking takes Shaun with her.
I don't play a game forever unless it's Street Fighter
That's a
because
lie.
I hate my life. So I can stop. It's fine. Though granted, I haven't played Street Fighter in almost a month, so
I'm so proud.
I'm growing up. But
There goes my boy.
I'm gonna start it back this
Took a
week.
step forward, and now he's gonna take a step back.
Well, there's Resident Evil costumes, so I have to. I'm obligated to go back at some point. I can't fully
Jesus.
escape
Resident
because
Evil.
of my life.
Oh god.
The rules of my life are complicated. Okay.
I haven't played anything, but I watched 2 movies, which Jazz isn't gonna like. But I watched Deadpool 1 and 2, which I liked them.
Those are
a
good
lot.
movies.
Yeah, they're really funny and cute.
I liked them. They're pretty cool.
I
Oh
love
Might get
that.
on the wall.
The Little Mermaid. Okay.
I like all his like whenever he like talks about like makes references to like Wolverine or like
yes. Oh my god.
yeah.
It was.
Those-
I
like,
enjoyed it.
Those are
I'm
like my
happy-
favorite gags.
I'm
It's
happy
like,
I bought them.
And then Mickey Mouse is going to be in the third one.
Oh god.
Don't give it away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. That's Alex's job.
Yeah, jeez.
Do you work for Disney,
should-
Alec?
I'm
if you-
HR.
He
You
works
should
for
get, like,
anyone.
You're
animated
Disney
sequel.
HR? What?
the new movie.
When
Yeah.
did this happen?
I got promoted just 2 seconds ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Fox got demoted and Alec got promoted.
Is
Yeah.
this saying my name?
Jazz.
What?
How was your week?
Oh, thanks.
Well, you weren't done.
I know, I didn't want to interrupt her. I didn't answer Alec, but then if Diz is gonna ask me, that means she's fucking done. Shut up, Diz.
Wow.
I'm gonna mix up my week with all of your weeks, except for the hentai part.
What does that even mean?
I didn't sleep. My
Hey,
week
what do
was
you have
kinda
against
garbage.
hentai?
Everything.
Oh,
It's not Catholic.
You don't know that?
I do.
wait a second.
There could be Catholic. I can't say that word. Catholic girls. You don't know.
I can't say that word against my religion.
Exactly. It's dangerous. I light on fire when I say that word.
Sometimes I'm cold. I just yell Catholic.
Perfect.
But yeah, I didn't really do. I worked a lot too, and when I got home, I was too tired and doing a lot of stuff. So I didn't play much. I've been playing a lot of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and watching a lot of Rookie Blue, and Futurama.
That's always
But-
good.
Yeah. But like as for games, like a little, I was gonna say I played a little bit of Ark with Diz and it was fun, but apparently that's not a game. So-
I literally don't remember.
Oh, how about this? I played some Ark with Waffle, so.
Oh.
There you go.
I see.
Don't need-
I see.
And we might have like abused your body and taken some stuff out of your pockets.
Wow.
I'm used to it. I'm used to being beaten and robbed
Damn.
whenever I play with you.
You got thrown around and buried.
Oh my god.
Eerie.
Diz, are you okay?
She's not. That's what's the point. Kill her.
I
I
can never leave.
Oh, I need to make a correction to my week. I played Shoe Sting with Jazz. That was
it's
fun.
too late now.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
yeah, I also played Shoe Sting with Shaun. Killed them squeetus.
Hashtag kill them squeetus.
And I set aside like a bunch of time. I was like, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna play my Jill character in Fallout 4. And then I woke up and I was like, nah. Nah, but I still am gonna.
Relatable.
I'm
Relatable.
gonna. I want to play some games like later. And I want to try Grand Theft Auto because I found it for like $4 at the thrift store.
Nice.
Number
Nice.
5.
Number 5. You got that Grand Theft Auto number 5?
Yeah, I randomly found it. It's like sweet.
Combo number 5. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You got that Black
Yeah.
Ops?
I haven't watched a lot of movies like you guys, because you guys watch all the movies.
Yeah, what the
that
fuck? Are we like slowly turning into like a movie and show podcast? What?
I was gonna say you
We're
guys
all
are turning
watching
old
shit. We're
now.
not playing anything.
Sure.
At least you can watch movies. Jeez.
Well, like for me, it's just like I watch stuff when I'm like eating or going to bed, which is like when I'm not working. That's kind of what's happening. So
There you go.
and then like when I'm not doing that, I'm trying to work on content. So it's like I don't really have a whole lot of time to play stuff. I'm like I at least try to play like 1 or 2 things at least, but it's hard. It's
I've been working on
hard.
content.
Nerd shit. We just like.
I just really like going to the theater. I've always liked going to the theater and going
I
out.
can't afford it.
Yeah, me too.
I
Well,
watch movies here.
I got for Christmas, everybody just got me movie certificates because they know I like movies. So like I have a bunch, and then on Tuesdays our local theater does all
Yeah.
movies for $5 with
That's what ours does.
popcorn. Yeah,
Yeah.
go on Tuesday. You get free popcorn too. It's
Must
amazing.
be fucking nice.
Damn.
Just come here and watch movies.
Yeah, come here.
Up here in the north, we do things for ourselves.
Oh wow.
And we watch old movies because the new ones haven't gotten here yet.
Up here in the north, we gotta film the movie ourselves, and we gotta
We ain't
Produce
got a
it,
television.
and we
my
gotta
God.
watch
DVD
it.
player.
Oh my god.
Why do Canadians sound like
I
Southerners?
don't know. You
My
weren't
name
supposed
is
to
Chief
notice
McMoose.
that.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
poor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like Shaun said, I've also been working on content. The same fucking content, and I'm getting sick of seeing the same scenes over and over.
Welcome
But it's
to
for a
my
good
world.
cause. It's for the greater good. I'd be
Just
fucking
close your eyes.
watching Leon and Ashley's faces all the time too.
Why do you think I hate Ashley and the Merchant so much?
Oh my god.
They're fucking pieces of shit.
Motherfuckers.
Yep, that was my week.
Yay.
Motherfuckers. Yep. So, before we get into the news, I'd like to pass the torch to Alec.
Oh.
Ow, hot, damn, shit, fuck.
Oh, he's
Pass
dead.
him fire in first. Stupid, learn a torch.
That's the only way to
Oh.
pass a torch.
The real Olympics.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah. So, Alec, the floor
Hello.
is yours. You know what to do.
Oh.
Okay, is the floor made out of lava?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
How
I'm
are
taking
we
the-
playing
I'm
this
taking
on
the
the
fucking
podcast?
So, just so the others don't get too confused, Alec has created a segment,
Oh.
and it's not a very long one, so I told him he could have the... I didn't ask, I just decided.
Alec has a short segment.
Okay, so I got 2 questions for all of y'all.
Y'all.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and potentially. Those are my answers.
Minus 1 point for Shaun.
Fuck.
Wait, let me get my paper.
You and your goddamn paper living
Wait,
in the
does it run on
fucking
the same point
medieval
system?
time.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
it's it. Oh, so we have Jazz points and Alec points. Okay.
Yeah, but Shaun just lost a jazz point.
Oh, well, how did I lose a jazz point?
I don't know. Shh, you'll get it
Because
back.
Jazz
Damn it.
grabbed the paper.
Oh,
You'll get it back.
whoa.
Go
I
on,
feel
Alec.
threatened.
Right, so it's pretty simple. I'm going to ask each of you a special question. So, should we start off with Shaun's question?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Why do I keep hearing paper?
Because
That's
I
not me.
wrote it.
What year
on a
is
bit of
it?
paper.
Sean doesn't know what paper is,
I
guys.
don't.
make fun of him.
Is that food?
Yeah.
Is that the
It's
thing
the
that you
British
put
way
on-
to do it.
That's the thing that you put on the opposite sides of meat, right?
Yes.
That's how you make a hamburger.
Oh my god.
Minus 2 points for Shaun.
Fuck yeah. This is like golf, right?
Yeah, I'll give you some bogeys as well if you want.
Wow.
Just
Gross.
look out for the next parcel I send you.
Oh no.
Right, okay. Shaun, your question. In Resident Evil Remake, what are the last 2 chemicals you have to mix to get the V-Jolt?
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
Sucks to be Shaun.
Oh man.
It's cocaine and heroin.
Well, I think the total number that you need to get is 17. Fuck, I don't remember. I lose.
Right?
Or
Okay.
13. I don't remember. What's the answer?
Does anyone else want to take a shot at it before I...
I want to say water and blue, but I don't remember what the chemicals
That
were.
that is not a correct answer. Water and blue. Go fuck yourself.
There was blue, yellow, red, and water. I think. I don't know. They were colors.
Didn't you have to make pink or some shit?
Shut up, Liz. Shut up, Rebecca.
Okay,
Is it 6
so...
and 7?
No, it's not 6 and 7.
Fuck.
What was it? What was it?
Trying to think what
Okay.
the numbers were.
Okay, so the answer is you need to mix chemical 17 and chemical 3 to make the
God
video.
damn it. I
What
kind
is
of had a
chemical
piece of it.
You almost had it.
So,
You would think with the amount of times I played that game, I would know that shit.
Right? Loser.
okay.
Hey,
Shayla,
you know
do you
what?
want-
It's hard to remember all the details across all the games, so get fucked.
No, it's not. You're just a loser.
There's
Well,
that too.
You should, so...
Okay, shall we move on to Shayla's question?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Shayla, you ready?
Wow. Can
Shayla.
somebody resuscitate Shayla?
Shayla!
I slept.
Shayla!
Shayla!
Go for it. I hope so. Go for it.
Okay,
We're not, she don't know what we're doing, but let's go.
I was muted. I was
Okay,
there
Shayla.
the whole time.
your
Okay.
question is, what is Mailing's codec frequency in Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Oh, I actually know this.
Okay.
5.
140, 149.6.
149.96, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
It is close, but is incorrect.
Oh.
What was it?
That was pretty
The
good.
frequency for mailing is 140.96.
It is. Oh, that's what I said.
You didn't say 0.
Oh,
I heard
Ooh.
149.6.
damn.
Yeah. So, I'm afraid you got that wrong.
Damn it.
Rip.
Now I'm scared.
I hope Jazz's question is about Resident
Just
Evil
next-
3.
This is next. This is next. Oh, fuck.
Alright, we'll do Diz. Diz!
Yeah.
In Resident Evil 0, what is Billy's height?
Oh my god.
How
Man.
the fuck are you supposed to know that?
5'10".
Oh.
Oh my god, does she really know?
It's like everybody's 5'10" to Diz.
Wow.
That is not too far off. It is actually 5'9".
Were you
Oh,
guessing?
man.
You must have been wearing heels.
And it will tell you this on the clipboard that Enrico and Rebecca pick up.
Oh my god, yes it does!
Oh.
Oh!
Look at this
Rebecca
motherfucker,
ever.
like, targeting
I
us
got-
and, like...
I gotta fucking win this one. I gotta win this one. I'm scared. They're not
Okay.
fucking Resident Evil 3.
Jazz.
No.
In the movie Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Oh, boy. That's the
Aw.
first one, right?
I don't know.
Wow, you are
I
failed.
don't watch movies. Daniel Craig plays which character?
He
Alex
was in
West.
that?
Yeah, you got it right. You got a point.
Alec, come on, it's Tomb Raider. Are you serious? Alex, I fucking hate Daniel
What is that
Craig. Get
supposed
outta
to
here.
mean? He gave me a Resident Evil question and I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, that means you're not really a good
Wow.
fan of Resident Evil. Yeah,
Wow.
you know how many times I've seen that movie?
Twice?
A lot.
All right, well, Jazz is winning.
Yay! What do
Yay!
you mean, what do you mean winning?
I should get a half a point because
Good
I got
job,
the 17.
Well,
shit,
you're still minus 1.5, so
Aw.
whatever.
1.5?
Yeah, you were minus 2, so
Keep talking, you'll be -5.
Oh god.
I feel
Jayla
betrayed.
and I were so close.
I never
I
win.
know,
Yeah.
right?
okay. So that's okay. So there's another question for all of y'all,
Oh no.
but the first questions that were video game related. Okay.
Okay.
So the next set of questions are completely weird. Okay.
Are they about drugs?
Complete idiot.
Hey,
Right.
my question was about drugs.
Yeah.
Pretty much. The fucking basilisk. Basilisk.
Oh no.
He's back.
Right, Sean. Your second question is, which is heavier, a ton of metal or a ton of feathers?
Metal.
Fucking Monty Python, are you gonna get launched across the cliff if you What is Lara Croft's real name? What is the fucking measurement of a ton of feathers?
What is the color of red?
Aw, shit. It's green.
You're right.
Oh,
John, do it.
Gonna need an answer here.
I gave you an answer. Metal.
You think the answer is metal?
Mm-hmm.
I know the
Okay.
answer.
No.
Okay. The answer is both weigh the same.
They're both a ton, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, why doesn't that make sense if both things weigh the same
Just
and
means
they're a
there's
ton?
less middle. I knew it was a trick. I was like, oh my god, he's such an asshole for doing
There's a
this.
whole
Well, no,
video
because if
on
you have a
this.
ton of one thing that weighs something and a ton of another that weighs something
It's still
else,
a
it's
ton.
not the same.
It's still
If
a
you
ton.
put it on a scale, a ton and a ton is a ton.
Yeah.
But you're still. Oh, okay. Okay.
Sean's mind just went blown.
Well, no, it's just the wording of it. Like I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
That
that's
could
why it's
mean
a
one
trick
of two
question.
things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
It's
I
a
got a
fucked
video
up
to
question.
show
I
you,
fucking hate
Sean.
you. I fucking hate you.
Plus, Alec gets
I know.
plus one asshole point.
And you went first, so you weren't expecting like a trick question. Okay, go me.
Okay. Who said me?
Because I
Shayla.
love trick questions. They're like my
Shayla.
favorite.
Shayla. Yeah, okay,
What?
Shayla. Right.
Says
Which 2 days, we'll start again. Which 2 days of the week begins with the letter T other than Tuesday and Thursday?
Today and tomorrow.
Yes! Well done!
Whoa!
Look at
I love trick
you.
questions.
How did you, how,
I love
trick questions.
I love them. They're awesome.
I
This
bet
is
you
I've been preparing all my life for if I need to think, and he asks me a question, I'm gonna be able to answer it.
Shayla's gonna get the fucking ring from goddamn Bilbo. I bet you anything, if Shayla had gone first, she wouldn't have gotten it.
No, I would have. I already knew that one. I already knew the question. The one he asked him, there's a YouTube video about it. And the guy yeah. I know
The guy
that
in the
one.
video.
That was like from third grade. I love that one. I love trick questions. This is like my
Okay, go to Diz. Go to Diz. I want to hear
Okay,
what Diz is.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Diz. What is the common thing between Henry VIII and Kermit the Frog?
I thought you meant the other Kermit. Kermit the dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Yep, not me.
Do you want to have a guess?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know this one.
I don't either.
Are they both married to widows?
Wow.
I
Okay,
don't know
so
anything about Miss Piggy.
the thing that Henry VIII and Kermit the Frog have in common is they have the same middle name. The.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Oh
God.
my god.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking hate these.
Oh.
Can mine be another Tomb Raider?
I was thinking too much into it, and I'm like, what?
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay, here's a Tomb Raider question. How many Tomb Raider games does it have to be released before I give a shit about them?
Oh!
One.
Ooh.
One, you fucking asshole. One.
Damn.
Right, okay. So, your question is, what is a 10-letter word that has thousands of words in it?
Alphabet. Is there 10 letters in alphabet?
I think that's right.
Oh, no.
No, there's...
You got it wrong.
I've heard this before.
I-
Is it dictionary?
Yep, it's dictionary.
Wow.
I'm going to give Shayla an extra point.
Damn.
See, I was thinking like it was Jazz's game, where if I said anything, a minus point, so I was like, Don't say anything.
Okay, so the final question that anyone can answer, alright?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Jelly. It's jelly.
No, it's pickles.
Why do we drink water?
Because it's good.
Because we're thirsty.
Because we can't eat it.
That's absolutely close. Who said that? Was that
Yes.
Jazz? Because the answer is because water cannot be chewed.
Oh, yeah.
Do I get half a point? Half a point?
Yes, got that one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
Jeff
think
got
you get a full point for that.
That's a fucking smart ass question.
Right.
I keep thinking into it like too deeply.
Me too. I'm the same way. I'm like,
Right, that's the end of the questions.
I'm gonna lose the
I
fuck
got a
out of that
question
game.
for you, Alec.
God damn.
Alec.
I love
Ooh,
those.
question for Alec.
No, it's
Alright.
not like a stupid question. But
Oh.
it's like it's more of like I want to know. So I know you know a lot about Resident Evil, Metal Gear, and all that shit. And you don't care about Tomb Raider and you don't watch movies. How the fuck did you come up with mine? Did you just Google like Tomb Raider?
What's Google?
How did you know about the whole Daniel Craig? Did you just go on the IMDb? Like
No, I went on Wikipedia.
and that's the first thing that came up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I have played a few Tomb Raider games, but I just never got around to completing them, and I just
have
lost
the
interest in
I
playing
have
them.
the first three.
Damn.
I was
Fair
gonna send
enough.
him to Waffle.
As Alec would say, fair enough.
My
Yep.
favorite first one.
So
Okay.
Very first
so-
one?
Okay, so today's because I'm not probably won't be doing podcasts every fucking time like Jazz and Sean. So today's winners are Shayla and Jazz with 2 points.
Yay!
yeah, man, shiver man. Yeah.
Boo!
Fuck you.
Shut up!
Do you want to know? Do you want to know
Wow.
what you win?
Where's all this hate coming from?
I don't know.
Alec.
You win the sound of one hand clapping.
That,
Also known as masturbation.
I never want to hear that again.
I pulled my cheek again, but it hurts.
How the fuck do you do that? I can't get any sound from one hand.
Just
Hey,
just close your hands like that.
my hands are too small.
I know I can't do
That
it
kind of
either.
hurt. Ow.
Ow!
Are you
On
trying
a
to kill
side
me,
note-
Alec?
On a side note, do you guys know what time it is?
What time is
Time
it?
for a game.
Time to get fucked.
You
Whoa.
want to do the game? You want to do the game first?
Yeah, that's the format.
I don't fucking listen.
I know you don't listen.
I don't listen to these podcasts. So just sit here and talk in them. Okay, well, I guess it's time for a game. I don't remember. Diz,
Oh wait, fuck.
this is
What?
Diz's job.
Oh yeah, theme song. Diz. No, that's the wrong one. Wow.
I guess that's the.
Okay,
what
let's
the
hit
fuck is
let's
that
hit the
from
reset button.
song?
Diz, go. Perfect.
There you go. There you
What
go.
the fuck is that from?
I don't know.
No, that's the name of the game, you stupid idiot.
Oh wow. Fucking moron.
You little old dumbass.
You squeetest.
Wow. So, I'm glad I gave you a hard one, Diz.
Ooh.
Because you're gonna go first. Now, I
Oh,
know
damn.
Alec actually listens to the podcast, but I'm just gonna go over the rules real quick.
Okay.
So everyone gets a quote from one of S.D. Perry's Resident Evil novels. You have
These
30
are so
seconds.
hard.
I'm glad she interrupted me. I didn't breathe and I was about to die. You have 30 seconds to answer what game it's from,
Mm-hmm.
Shayla.
Damn.
If you answer correctly, you get 5 points. If you answer wrong, you lose 5 points. If you're not sure, you can pass to someone else. If you pass to someone else, they do not answer the game. Shayla. They answer who said it. I feel mean.
Well, that's because you are mean. It's fine.
And if they get it right, the two participating players get 2 points. If they're wrong, both lose 2 points. If they're right and they choose to answer who it was said to, they get an extra 3 points. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And here, Diz, if anyone interrupts, they lose 10 points. Diz goes first today. Because I said so. I just lost my paper. Oh my god, the world is over. Okay.
See, this is why you don't use paper.
Shut the fuck up. What am I supposed to use? The wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Use your
next
ass.
Next
There's some writing on the wall.
I got a lot of space to write on it. Diz! Are you ready, Diz?
Probably not, but let's do it.
Okay. So here's your... I can't get my clock to load.
What?
Okay. Shh. Here's your quote. I don't know what it is. There's no radio, but everything else is working fine. "25 seconds. What game is that from?
Take a shot in the dark here and say Resident Evil 3.
Nope. Rip.
Rip.
Does
Rip
anybody
their
else
pants.
get the gas?
Nobody else. Well, I mean, you could if you want. You don't get points, though.
Is it Veronica?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Who said it?
Steve.
Can you...
Wow.
Oh, well. Actually, yeah, Steve.
What the fuck? What's going on with
Yeah.
Shayla today?
I know. I
Yes.
gave her a super easy one so she could actually have, like, points this time. And she guessed the other one right.
Oh,
I know,
no.
that's the one that doesn't count.
You done fucked up.
So we move on to Shayla.
Okay.
Because I said talk. Shayla, your line is... Easy, easy. I'm not a zombie. Take it easy.
What?
Veronica.
Nope.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Yeah, that sounds like Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not, though. It's Claire.
Oh! It's what?
It's Claire talking to Sherry.
Claire would never say that.
She's telling Sherry, easy, easy. I'm not a zombie.
She actually uses that in the first
Okay,
Resident Evil.
I guess
2.
so.
You know what? I'm gonna stop giving you Resident Evil 2 quotes.
Have you ever even played that game?
But she's
I-
Claire.
I feel like you should give Diz, Resident Evil 4
Steve, play
quotations.
that game.
Oh,
This
God.
doesn't get when I give her 0, so... Alright, Alec.
Yellow!
Yellow.
Blue.
Are you ready for your quote?
Yeah.
Here it is. I only caught part of it, and I couldn't transmit from where I was.
You only cut part of it. I want to say 0.
Nope.
Okay.
I love this game. It's Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
So Alec, as a newcomer,
Cumber.
Gross.
Okay, we all have negative points except for Jazz.
No,
I never come a...
Sean is, Alec is at -4 because I gave him one asshole point. He's only at -4. So that leaves Mr. Lilo, Sean. Are you ready? Because I don't remember what you did, but I was like, wow, now I'm giving Sean a really hard
Oh,
one.
no.
And then Alec made a penis joke, and it went on. It was such a big thing.
Why
For
is
the arsehole
everybody
point.
being so mean to me?
I don't know, but yeah, none of you are taking like the chance of giving it to. So
Wow.
just to remind you that you can do that.
I have taken advantage of this, okay?
That's true. Sean does like to take.
I
Advantage.
am a stratologist, okay?
Are you ready for your quote?
Absolutely not, but let's fucking go.
It's a short
Yeah.
one. Here it is. Watch your step. I stubbed my goddamn toe.
Okay, I love that, but
Right?
sounds like fucking Leon.
Fucking Leon. 15 seconds.
Is it
I think I know. Oh, wait.
is it Resident Evil 2?
No.
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 Can I guess?
You can if you want.
Is it Resident Evil 1 Jill?
No.
Damn it.
It's Claire in Code Veronica.
Oh.
I don't even know what the context was. I literally just opened the book and saw that and started laughing.
I was hoping that was something that Leon said, so that's why you picked it for me, but no.
Oh no, I said I want to be mean.
It was a hard one, remember?
Oh, yeah, true.
That would mean it was easy.
You're
Stuck her
right,
goddamn
right.
toe. I think she falls over the ledge or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
that's all. Do you want to know what the new point system is?
Oh, no.
So I'm still at +2. I don't remember why I got those, but yeah.
You-
Sean's at
you know-
-7. Diz
Jesus.
at
You know,
-13.
you should add Jazz.
Yeah.
What?
You should make like a. Oh, never mind. I'll save it
Make
for
like
next
a
time.
tree and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Shayla's at minus 19.
Oh my god.
I tried to help, but you know.
No.
And Alec is at minus 4.
Yay!
Yay! And that was the game.
I'm at
Yay!
lucky number -7.
Yeah.
I know.
Wait, does that mean I won?
I know the
Yeah.
perfect way to win this.
Yay!
Alec won.
What?
I just go read the books and then I'll never get. I'll make a comeback.
You know, I'm trying to get you guys to read those books, so.
You know what?
Yeah.
I used to have
Those
some.
books are literally like 5 feet away from me right now. I'm about to read them shits.
You better
Do it
read
now.
them because next week I'll give you one from Underworld.
Oh
Those
no.
books are
But
literally
hey,
full of words.
Just kidding.
you said that it was going to be based on the games
I won't do those two. They stay on my shelf when I get this ready.
where they belong.
So, now do you know what time it is?
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna read that fucking whatever that porn magazine from Leon that you sent me, Alec.
Oh god, yeah, you should.
And I gotta pull quotes from that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
be like, oh.
Whose dick was bigger, Leon or Krauser?
Ada's.
Oh no.
It was so big it was in her last name.
Oh!
That's probably deserving of a story, but that's for another time. What time is it, Jazz?
Speaking of story,
So before that, I'll see your Leon porn book and raise you a Romero script.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say, "I'll see your Leon dick."
It's like a monster.
I mean, I wish, but you know.
Shayla is like, now I don't want to play that game ever.
I was getting nervous for a minute because you were like Leon Pornbach, and I'm like, how did you know about that?
Wait, what?
Shayla wrote it. Is the secondary character's name Jack Matoka?
Oh, no.
I'm crying.
Good. All right, so it's
just before
Will
you say
somebody
it's
get
time
that
for the
monkey
news.
out of here. We're recording.
no monkeys allowed.
Okay.
Just before we go to the news bit, I just wanted to ask you guys, if I do another podcast for you guys, did you want to do that quiz again?
Yes.
Yes,
I
love
don't
that.
like
That
the
was
back
fun.
half. I like the Resident Evil half.
Okay, interesting. Cool.
I
Sweet.
I liked all of it.
Yeah.
all of it.
I feel bad though.
I feel
Shaun had
tricked.
the first question. That was a trick question, so
I
he didn't
know,
expect
I
the trick
know.
questions, and then we all did. So we're like, oh, Jesus.
Somebody just like
Monkey.
did that video of that Scottish guy. And
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have to show it to Sean. We have to show it to Sean.
What?
oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Oh, what is going on here?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my god.
what is it that you do?
Okay, it's time for
Alright.
the news.
It is time for some news.
God damn it.
Yeah, news
This
time.
is episode, what, 27, 26? There's a pause. There's a
we don't
pause.
understand.
There's a
Okay.
pause. Wait,
Everybody,
time for some
everybody.
news.
Guys,
Pause for a second. And
Fine.
then monkey mayhem and doo-doo-doots.
time for some news.
My god.
Bong.
You guys are weird.
Police news. So, there's a couple of them. One of them I thought was news, but
There's a
apparently
couple
wasn't.
of
'Cause
newses.
everyone was talking about it before the podcast. So I was like, well, I guess they already know about it. But Borderlands 3 was confirmed at apparently a shit magic show of a stream.
What does that even mean?
It means exactly what it means. They did
Yeah.
a stream, whatever company. I threw out that note because I was like, okay, fuck it, I don't care.
Gearbox.
Yeah, that. And he was just making like magic tricks or something instead of anything important.
Damn.
Damn.
Everybody on the internet is mad. But they get a Borderlands 3 out of it, so you better not be mad long.
I haven't even
Isn't the internet always mad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
But now they're mad because of magic.
They're magic.
Shut up, Sean.
In other news, we're looking for a replacement at the CEO.
Damn.
Because
So
our CEO got killed mysteriously.
quote unquote mysteriously.
He got killed by magic.
So like,
In
does
the
anybody in here? Wow. Does anybody in here give a shit about Borderlands?
No.
I haven't played it.
I'm sorry, I hate it.
Couldn't give a fuck.
I mean, I
Wow.
played the first one. The first one was good. I wouldn't say great. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Got kind of repetitive. I hear 2's really good, which is fine and dandy. But I don't know. I just don't see what the appeal is for that kind of a game, especially now. Like it makes less sense to bring it back now than ever, because like there's so many games out there that are looter shooters, and they've just kind of evolved past what Borderlands was. You know, it was more of like a contained experience where you have 2 or 3 friends or whatever, you go and you grind loot. But like that's what Destiny is. That's what fucking Anthem is. And those games are garbage anyways. So like, why would we have like a smaller version of that? I just don't understand the appeal.
It's like
Yeah, it's not really my favorite. It's not really my preferred type of game.
I'm on the border.
Oh my god.
Borderline boring. That was my penguin laugh. There you go.
Demo is currently cringing at the moment.
He can
is
feel
in
it.
this.
He can feel it in his bones. He can feel
I
it in
hear
his
people
ass.
talking shit about Borderlands and talking about digital.
Oh God.
Speaking of digital,
Oh,
I'm not actually going to be speaking about digital, but this is
nice segue.
it's kind of relevant. So, you guys use the DC Universe app.
No, but
I
it
do?
sounds like garbage.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Yes.
Yeah?
Is it something
Yeah.
that you put on your phone before you put your phone in the trash?
That's what apps are.
Oh, okay.
God
Crap.
damn it.
So, this app is like any other app relevant to a big company. Allows you to see previews of comics and trailers of video of shows and movies. You can talk to the community, and it's a whole thing that you can do everywhere without communicating with actual people. Now, this app is to feature a full access to all of DC's comic book library. They're finally... So, the DC app, like I said, features that. It's been revealed at WonderCon, which I didn't even know about, but I take it as a fucking convention for comics.
For Wonder Woman?
Yeah, it's all hosted by Linda Carter.
What? Isn't she dead?
No!
Give
She's
it time.
immortal from the mascara. She didn't die.
Wow.
So they're going to add thousands more classic comics to the DC app in April. There's no specific date. So basically, any subscribers to the apps will be able to read any DC digital comic older than 12 months. So, like, old school ones.
Wait, so is this free?
You know what? I got the app today. And I, Googled this at the same time, and it wasn't the same logo. So I was like, well, maybe North America, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I went on to let me see. And I can't tell if it requires a membership that you pay for. But it just says to any subscribers. It's like subscribers of the app. But I didn't see any payment anywhere, so I don't know. I think it's free.
I mean,
But I can only read...
given the nature of media right now, I'm assuming this is some sort of variation of streaming service. You can get all the comics and all these trailers and blah, 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 blah for whatever fee. I really doubt if you have access for every comic that they have that's a year old, they gotta they gotta be making money off of that in some form.
But the thing is, it's what I just picked a random Superman one, and I could only read 8 pages.
Yeah, so that's probably what they're doing. You get to read a
Yes.
piece of it as a preview, but you have to pay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And wait a
But they're gonna
goddamn
give you,
second. 8 pages of a comic? Isn't that 90% of it?
Probably. But they
No,
said
it's
a
1/4.
preview.
Or I'm sorry, 1/3. 1/3.
Yeah, so it's still fairly far. Like, it gets you far enough that you want to go and buy the comic, so they still get their money. But at the same time, it's not like you're not just reading, like, I don't know. It would make sense if you pay for the app to get the full one, but since I was able to get it for free, I'm like, okay, well, that makes more sense. I understand better.
Yeah.
They're not giving you a fucking free access to all fucking comic books, but on your phone, which defeats the point of comic books.
Yeah.
But this will it's going to make DC Universe way more direct competitor to the similar Marvel Digital Comics Unlimited service. So I guess Marvel, I just found out about all of this shit. I was like, what? I can read about this shit on my phone? I don't have to, like, ask people?
Yeah, I've kind of known about this
those.
It's been around for kind of a long time.
But, one thing that I do like is the, what's their name? I can't read my own fucking writing. In a press release, the senior vice president actually said, like, I didn't get a direct quote, but he actually said that, like, the fans have been wanting more, and we are really thrilled to respond to this by giving them more. So I do like that with all the shit that DC has been running lately, even, like, Marvel too, the fact that they're, like, reading up, like, oh, our fans are like, I love this, make more, and we're like, okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. I mean, you know, but there's gonna be some gaps in the library because
I'm like looking it up right now, actually, because I'm gonna download.
There's gonna be like gaps because they're still trying to like scan and digitize like their older books, but it's still a major selling point for them. And just the fact that it says major selling point, it's gonna cost money.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys ever read Batman or like just that Batman universe stuff, like in when like Bane was originally going on and stuff?
Bane.
Oh, those are really fun to like.
I'll be honest, I read the new 52, like Wonder Woman and Flash. Those are the comic books I have.
That's awesome.
I also have like the Tomb Raider comics. Like, I'm not big on like actual superhero storylines because they're so fucking, like, just Batman alone, like all the different universes and the different fucking I can't do that. I'm like, I gotta read somebody's story from point A to point B. I can't fucking go all over the place with all the universes. And...
Yeah, I've never liked that about comics. You know, it's just when you can do anything and go anywhere and undo it and start over, and like when things get all messy like that, it's just harder to enjoy it. You know, it's like nothing means anything. It's like, oh, they killed this character. Oh, well, now they're going to start it over and he's back. Or, you know, it's just like there's nothing of consequence. Exactly. It's like they could fucking blow up the entire universe that they created. And if that was, multiple times. And
Batman destroyed the Earth. Oh, now Superman did it.
Where the whole point of doing that would be, oh my God, what the fuck did they just do? That's crazy. Like, that's the whole reason why you would want to do that, to do something impactful. But it has no impact when it's just like, okay, now we did that, and well, now we're going to start over here. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
That's part of my problem too with like TV shows now, like especially superhero shows and things like Supernatural and stuff like that. It's like, you know, they kill off a person, and the first time they do it, it's like, oh my God, that was impactful. And then they do it again. It's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. And then they do it again and again and again. And you're just like, what the fuck? Just stop.
What's happening?
It makes it so much harder to enjoy like a show. Like, say I was watching, I know, like all those shows, and then I started watching Supernatural for the first time, and I don't actually know, I've never gotten far, but like, say they kill off a character, you're like, well, they're gonna bring him back.
Exactly. When you're when that becomes the expectation, it's pointless. There's no point of even doing it because you're just going to be thinking that. You're not going to be like, oh, they killed that character. You're going to be like, oh, I wonder when they're going to bring them back.
Yeah, just keep hinting that they'll bring him back, but never actually do it. That's the fuck up.
Yeah.
That'll get people thinking. They'll be like, shit, I hate this show. I thought they were going to bring back Sam.
Like,
but nah.
I like Supernatural, but it's a good thing it's coming. It's ran its course.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of killing someone in the podcast?
Excuse me?
A couple times earlier, this one guy was asking me questions, and I was like, huh.
Next week's episode will not feature Alec because he's dead.
He's dead.
Next week's episode is going to be live, like shot live from his funeral.
Oh my God!
Wait.
In my backyard because I don't want to travel with a fucking
wow
thingy, whatever you call it. I was going to say podcast. Passport.
There you go.
Podcast.
As if they've even having passports these days. I mean, fuck knows what's going on with the UK at the moment.
Duck.
But yeah, that was one thing that I did appreciate about The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead's been kind of a fucking nightmare situation because like it started really, really strong and then it got really, really bad and then it kind of recovered and then it went shitty again and it's just kind of been up and down and up and down and now it's like the worst that it's ever been. But like one thing that I really liked about that show was that when somebody did die and they weren't afraid to fucking kill people off, they were gone. So like it actually meant something.
And then they were walking.
Glenn.
Got him.
Yeah. But like that's what's cool about doing that kind of stuff.
With Glenn.
Fucking Glenn.
And there was a time where like in media in general, comics and movies, or not movies, but like TV shows and stuff where they were more afraid to kill off characters. And then there was kind of a tipping point where they started to do that. And that was cool because it was new, and when they did it, they committed to it. But now, like, more commonly, you're seeing, you know, them killing off characters. But because they have that mentality now that, like, oh, well, we'll just bring them back, or it was a dream, or, like, all these workarounds that just completely...
It was all a dream.
Just kind of turned that dynamic around and made it shitty.
It's kind of like Family Guy. What really made me start hating Family Guy was I fucking hate Brian. And when they killed him, I was like, yes!
Why do you hate Brian?
I was like, no, he's so... he's the worst. He's like the worst.
He's like Diz. No.
Oh, wow!
What the... Jesus Christ.
You know what? I quit.
No.
Take your trips.
Calm down, Diz. It's fine. It's fine.
Dibs on her fucking parts.
Wow.
I love you, Diz.
Wow, I see how it is.
I guess we can't. We'll have to replace you as Rebecca. Shayla.
Oh.
I'm Rebecca.
Shayla, how's your Rebecca?
How's your Rebecca these days?
Not right now. I will be able to though. 'Cause I'm Rebecca.
Okay, so Diz, you can stick around for a little bit longer. Give us your 2 weeks notice, please.
God damn it.
Speak to HR if you have a problem with it.
Shayla, how was your Regina?
Oh.
You can't ask that on a podcast.
Yeah.
That is inappropriate, Alec. We've talked about this.
What? Bro.
You fat ass crocodile!
Feels bad.
We don't talk about it much, but we replaced Ada's actress because Alec is...
Wait, what?
Wait.
Oh my god.
I've not had a sex change.
Oh.
Whoa, that's not where I was going, but
I distract everybody here.
apparently we had 3 Adas.
What is happening?
Okay, we're derailing.
All right.
Full circle, Batman.
Yeah, we're fully derailed. Yeah,
Completely. Let's go. All right.
Full circle back to something that's relevant to digital.
Wow.
I know. I just love saying the word to hear you. Digital.
Just to hear me suffer, to die on the
Every
inside.
time you say digital, a Shaun dies.
It's true.
Oh my God.
So,
Shaun! Shaun!
Amazon Prime members.
Jason! Shh!
Just kidding. Amazon Prime members are going to get a free 12-month of Nintendo Switch Online membership. Yeah.
Everything is getting so confusing.
Everything is getting so... It's even more... it's a fucking
I already
scam.
redeemed mine, even though I don't have a Switch.
I need to do that so I
No,
can
what the fuck?
just have it.
I just bought.
Good. You know what? You know what? Blame Tetris. Boom.
I'm gonna blame your ass.
We're going to blame...
I'm gonna blame your ass.
It gets even more confusing and seemed like a giant pyramid to me.
Uh-oh.
Pyramid scam. I don't know what the fuck. It felt like a bunch of bullshit.
It's like a big pyramid
Big old little pile of
filled with
bullshit.
shit.
So, up until September 24th, Amazon Prime members can get 12 months of Nintendo Switch Online for free via Twitch Prime. So straight up right here tells me Nintendo Switch Online with Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime. That's 3 different things.
Oh no!
Kind
Having
of.
Amazon Prime automatically gets you Twitch Prime.
Yeah,
oh no, I know.
they're-
I had to read up more into it, but just
Okay.
from the start,
I
I'm
see.
reading that, and I'm like, is this about Amazon or Twitch or
Yeah.
What is what?
What's
yeah,
happening?
and if you don't know, that's incredibly confusing.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't know because I just got Amazon Prime, like the trial, just one thing. I don't use Twitch Prime because I can fucking stream. I don't need to stream with paying money. And I don't use a Nintendo Switch, so I was like, what are all these things and what am I talking about? So I looked into it, obviously. First of all, Nintendo Switch requires a membership to play online. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Is that like
That was me
that's
spitting.
yeah, I had a feeling. So is that like their PS Plus, Xbox Live?
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yep.
so fucking annoying.
So
Mhm.
even Nintendo's like, no, look, kids,
Yeah.
you
They're all
can't play this
stupid.
$80 game that you got yourself with birthday money. You have
Yeah.
to pay for a
You have to
membership.
pay $100 a year to play it with fried people.
Coming
Wait,
down,
what?
play
I
from
just
little
fucking
Mario.
hate this. Like,
You said $100?
we're not gonna own
No, I'm just
anything. Oh
exaggerating.
no, it's
Oh.
actually $120, by the way. But no,
Oh, what?
so this is the problem. So every way that we consume media is becoming streaming and service, and it's fucking ridiculous because, like, think about this just right now with what we have. So let's see, we got fucking Netflix, we got Hulu, we've got the individual companies like HBO and Showtime and all these individual companies that stream and have the streaming service. We're going to have streaming comic book services. We're going to have something from Microsoft, something from Sony, Google Stadia. It's getting fucking
Discord.
insane. And then, like, we've got games as a service as well. And it's like, you're going to pick these games that you're going to play, and you're paying for all these fucking things on a month by month basis or week, whatever, however they structure it. And it's like, you're not going to have time to consume all that. And like, you're going to be juggling all these things, and you're going to forget like what services you have, but you're still going to be paying for that shit. Like, it's getting harder to keep track of and maintain. And it's just getting so messy and confusing. I fucking hate this. It's so irritating.
You're gonna have like
Yeah, it's really
tattoos of all
stupid.
the companies you're signed up for on your arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're going to have to write on paper how many fucking services that you have and how much they
Sean
cost
doesn't know what
and
paper
when they're
is.
due. And it's just annoying. Like, you shouldn't have to
But
deal
you
with
gotta
that
go
fucking
buy the
headache.
paper too, so that's like fuck.
Exactly. That's another step.
Unless you have to unless you want to write it up on your like document shit, which you gotta subscribe monthly for it.
Oh! God
And it's
damn it.
dumb because all these
So-
services are going to have different things. So it's like, oh, well, I want to watch Game of Thrones or whatever. So I've got to have HBO to do that. And then you get
That's
it
why
just for that one thing. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm paying for this. So now, like, you feel like you're obligated that you should be watching it even when you don't want to. Otherwise, you're just throwing your money away. And like, I don't want to fucking feel that. If I want to watch a thing or play a thing, I should be able to do that without all these strings and complications involved. It's
Yeah.
fucking garbage.
That's why Shayla's like, fuck all y'all, I'm going to the theater.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
Nobody's
my free
asking me for shit
popcorn,
monthly at the theater. I hate
Annie, get
monthly.
my
They're going to start
popcorn.
streaming movies to the movie theater. It's going to happen.
I hate all monthly things.
I hate months.
Yeah, you're like in the middle of a movie at the theaters and it just like has that little buffering thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, the Wi-Fi went out, guys.
Everybody has to put coins in their little slot in the chair.
You guys watch fucking Kimmy Schmidt? Whose turn is it on the crank?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, but like, yeah, this fucking, I mean, this thing sounds kind of cool. Like, oh, you have Nintendo Switch, and are you a member of Amazon Prime? Because if you are, you can activate a free year of Nintendo Switch. But also, they also give you the chance of, if you sign up for your free 3-day trial shit that Amazon Prime gives you, then you're eligible for 3 months of Nintendo Switch. So it's like, hey, you don't have a
Yay.
full membership. We saw you. You fucking activated that free Amazon shit because you wanted your free Nintendo Switch. Well, you get 3 months.
Hell yeah.
And then you can choose if you want to pay more to get the extra 9 months. Which, you know, it's a good way to try it out. But
Yeah.
it still involves
The only
going through all the
thing-
channels.
The only thing I find annoying about those kind of things is like that's how literally everything works. And basically it's like for a good percentage of the population it works just fine. And then there's another percentage that end up just like, you know, they get hooked on it and then they realize like, oh, I like this, I'll keep paying for it. But then there's also like a small percentage of us that like sign up for it because we're like, ooh, cool, free. And then we're like, in a month, we're like, what do you mean a month has gone by? Why is there like this, you know, what is this? What do you mean my account is like, what is my account charged? Oh, whatever. I forgot to cancel that thing. God damn it. I'll do it before next month.
Yeah, I went to buy some fucking food. Oh, what do you mean my credit card's maxed out? I still have $13.99 that I could spend. Where did that go? Oh, fucking Amazon Prime.
I can't get my fuking ramen. What am I going to do with my life?
I can't feed my dog. My dog needs dog food.
Yeah, it's like,
what
I
happened
just
one
spent
day.
my last $60 on a video game. And now I need to buy ramen for me and my dog. And I can't buy it.
Me and my dog.
I needed medicine.
Come on, Scruffy, come eat your ramen. But no, like this is part of the problem too. Like you look at this and like just from a glance, it's like, oh, that's cool of them to do that and, you know, give us some free service or whatever. But that's not what they're fucking doing. They're not doing this as a favor to you. They're doing this to make money because they know that. They know that, oh, well, this is another service that you're going to have and you're going to have to give us your credit card information. And will you remember when it's time to cancel that? Yeah. Probably not. So that's free money for them. And then you've got like a big part of the market for Nintendo is going to be kids. And they're going to get this free thing. They'll convince their parents to get the free thing because it's free. Whatever. Shut up, kid. Here's your free shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Whatever. But and then the kids get used to playing online with this service, and then it goes away. What's going to happen? Oh, I can't play my game anymore. And then they're going to have to get that service. It's like a trap.
Like, what? I have to pay another? Yeah.
It's fucked up.
What?
Did you not see that video of the kid who's like, the mom canceled the World of Warcraft membership, so he like shoved his controller up his ass?
Yeah.
Exactly. Do you want your kid to have a controller in his ass? No, you're gonna pay Nintendo $20 a year or whatever the fuck it is.
You know,
and that's another fucking thing. Another thing.
Jesus.
Is that Nintendo right now? Oh yeah, it's only $20 a year. That's all well and good, but how long is that gonna fucking last? You know, it's like, sure, it's $20 now because they don't really have a whole lot going on right now. They have a new infrastructure. You know, the whole online thing is new to them. So like, oh, it's cheap. You're more forgiving about their shitty service. And like, they have a library of games. As that grows and changes and features get added on, you know the cost of that's going to go up. And again, you're going to be getting used to it. It's like, oh, you're used to playing online now. You're used to getting these things on a monthly basis or whatever. And as you get accustomed to that, you're going to want that service. So you're going to be more likely to pay additional money when it does go up. And you know that it's going to go up like, oh, it's only $5 more. It's fine. And then it's only $5 more again, you know, the next year or whatever. And before you know it, it's fucking $60 like all the other services. It's bullshit.
You know what's frustrating? I don't know if you guys maybe Alec, but what's frustrating about this whole Amazon Prime garbage is Amazon Prime for me in the UK or in Canada is $7.99 a month.
You pay for that monthly?
I fucking canceled it. I just went on today to like look up all the prices just to see how much that is. And it's like we bought something for my sister on Amazon. I got the free 30-day trial to get free shipping because it was like a box set, so it was pretty expensive. And they're like, oh, cool, yeah, free shipping. Woo, that was fun. And fucking, I just go on there and I see at the bottom, it's like, your trial, your credit card, this number will automatically be charged on this day for the renewal of your membership. And I was like, what do you mean automatically? Like, you're not going to tell me, by the way, your fucking trial's over?
Yep.
Like, and that's my mom's credit card. So I was like, well, I would have gotten in such a fucking fight with this. Like, where did this $8 come? I was going to feed. I can't feed my children. But like,
I have a family to feed.
I can't feed my fish
Prime.
ramen.
I have a family. Well, she has my cat, so like Shampoo needs food. But what's frustrating is that like, if I want to go buy something on the US Amazon site because they have more shit like T-shirts and stuff, I have to get a separate Amazon Prime account. I can't just. It doesn't carry. So it's like, I know like you guys usually probably just get it from US like Amazon.com, but if
That's messed up.
Alec,
that's garbage that doesn't transfer over.
Not only that, but it would cost me $12.99 instead of $7.99 because it in American prices it cost me fucking $13. On top of that, the item is gonna cost me more, and the fucking shipping is gonna cost me more. Like, it's
That's a bunch of
basically,
bullshit.
to get a free shipping, I have to pay an extra, like, $30.
So it's not even free.
It's like Amazon. You're
Right.
Amazon. Fuck, do you care where I am? You're gonna send the shit to me regardless. I don't mind paying the extra shipping, but cancel the main shipping price. But they're not. It's like, it's such a, I want to say scam. It's a pyramid scam.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to go through exactly what Jazz was saying about. There was a CD from a band I really, really wanted, and for some reason, the UK has none of it.
Aqua.
No, I gave that to Shaun. Anyway, so I managed to find it on Amazon.com, and I had to create an Amazon account, and it's like $300. I was like, fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I managed to find it. I got it for $20 in the end, but I was just like, shite.
Jesus.
How the fuck can you spend $300? Then again, there I am saying that I spent £210 on a fucking PS2 game. So yeah, but it is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I think I want to move along now. I'm getting upset about Amazon.
Yeah, I was already pissed off about them because, like, when I first got it, it was nice. It's like, what was it, like $80 or something like that, and you got the free shipping and you got discounts on video games. Like, that was what really got me to buy it, because it's
deals,
like you get deals, you get free shipping. It was relatively priced at the time, but now it's like I got used to that, and then guess what happens? The fucking price goes up and the features start to fall off, and that's probably the plan from the start. It's like, what can we do to get people in the door? And then once we have them and they're used to it and they like what we offer them, then, you know, we're already there, right? We're already used to that, and they could do whatever the fuck they want. And especially as Amazon gets more powerful, you know, like, more and more people are relying on Amazon on a daily basis to buy everything, even like food and shit like that, to the point where they're getting like drones and shit like that, and local delivery shops where they can like same day you stuff. Like, they're getting bigger and bigger and more powerful. And as that happens, and as more people rely on them, they can get away with doing shit like that, with charging more and offering less. And it's almost like we're forced to accept it because that's just the way things are. And fucking video games are doing the same damn thing. It's like everybody's getting taken advantage of, and I fucking hate it.
Companies are like, oh, we know they won't want to leave the house, so we win.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nobody wants to go Christmas shopping during the fucking holidays. Oh,
Nope.
but all your shit on Amazon is sold out because nobody wants to fucking go shopping on Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like, geez, when people tell me, like, oh, I'm done my Christmas shopping, I did it all on, I'm like, get fucked.
Yeah, and Amazon's worse because it's like,
You're
it's not
ruining
just
the
Black
entire
Friday.
point of
It's like,
shopping.
they do Black Friday like fucking 8 times. It's like, there's
Yeah, they
pre-Black Friday events and Black Friday and
Black
Cyber
Friday,
Monday
Cyber
and
Monday.
ridiculous.
post-Black Friday.
Black Eye Friday.
It's like
Oh my
any,
God,
Black
Shaun!
Friday.
any
You
opportunity
remember-
they can get you to come back to the site and buy a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
they take
Shaun.
advantage of. Hello?
Do you remember that Black Friday where people were like literally lined around Best Buy?
Oh yeah, and the freezing ass cold.
night.
Uh-huh.
And then we just showed up like 10 minutes before Best Buy opened. We got into the end of the line, but then they opened and we got filed right in. We're back out with our Left 4 Dead 2 in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So basically, it was
Bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
Lit it
They're
all
like, ah,
dumbasses.
dumbasses.
Yeah, no, it's
They were out there all night. Like, we went home and went to bed, got back up or something. I remember it was a long time because, like, we took like a nap or something. It was ridiculous. And they like was just like, hey, let's just go like at midnight or something and like fucking walk right in.
Yep.
I did the same thing with Halo 4. I had pre-purchased my game at EB Games, and they were doing like a midnight, like you can pick up your game at midnight. And my friends were like, "Oh, we want to go there around like 10." I was like, "Why?" They're like,
Yeah.
"Well, to line up." I'm like, "It's pre-purchased. The game
Yeah.
is reserved for you. They're not. Those people can't go there and buy Halo 4. They have to fucking wait." And like literally, there were like maybe 100 people in line, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess they ordered like cases and cases of it, so that's fine. Like, I asked 5 people in the line. They're like, no, I'm just gonna buy it today. I didn't want to pre-purchase it, but I'm just picking it up. I'm like, you realize you're waiting in line for nothing. He's like, hope not. I've been here since 9. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Oh God.
Like, people don't pay attention to what it is that's happening, and I find like lining up is stupid. You
Yeah,
want
it's
to
like
fucking line up to save $20 on a microwave? Be my guest, but you're fucking stupid.
yeah, and it's like to them, there's some meaning there just because like, oh, I'm gonna be first or whatever. Because like if you go to GameStop or EB or whatever for midnight, it does. I mean, there is a purpose to going to being the first 1 or 5 or 10 people, however they're doing it, because like they put you into groups so that you, yeah, sure, technically you go through the line faster because you're in group 1, so you're gonna be at the front of the line. But how much time are you saving? 10 minutes?
Yeah,
5
they don't
minutes?
let you
Although, I
shop
will
Like,
around
who
for
gives a
it.
shit? The only reason
will
that would
say-
make sense is if, like, you're getting a collector's edition and they might not have enough
Okay.
to fulfill everything. That would be the only reason that you would want to do that.
That's
But
That's
that's
not
not the majority.
that's not necessarily true, because back when we used to go, like it's like not necessarily for Black Friday, but
No, I'm
it
talking about
used-
midnight releases.
Yeah, for midnight releases, they used to have like Monster Energy drink sponsors would show up to those things.
Oh,
and give
yeah.
free drinks out to people and fucking like
you
Yeah, it
go
was
there
more
to
like a
hang out with
party,
your
come
buddies.
and
yeah.
cosplay, and like I got like, I mean, we would kind of all like have fun at like midnight releases.
Yeah, and like sometimes you could like play the game and stuff like that. There used to be
Yeah,
a purpose
give
to
out
going there because it
posters.
was like a fun event. It was, you know, free stuff and food and playing games. It wasn't
Yeah.
just go there, stand in line, which is what it
Yeah.
became.
Yeah.
But it used to be like fun.
Yeah. Now it's garbage.
Everything used to be fun. Everything's garbage.
It's true. Let's move on.
Speaking of
Speaking of moving on.
What we do in the news?
yeah, I'm going back to the garbage.
Oh no.
Sega Genesis Mini.
You're right, garbage.
Yep. So they were already announced, but apparently they just announced that it'll be released in September, as well as the Mega Drive Mini. What the fuck is a Mega Drive?
What the fuck
Can you
is that?
answer me that, please?
Really? You guys, seriously?
I have heard of those.
Mega Drive is the Japanese
Yeah.
Genesis.
It's the
Okay.
same system.
The only Genesis
It's like
I
the
know
it's like
is
the NES
fucking
and the
gun in
Famicom.
Revelation.
Like it's
So-
called something else overseas, but it's the
Well,
same
that's
system.
stupid. But they are two different things because
Yeah, because they had
Don't
different
want
games.
Yeah, the game libraries are going to be
Sega's not
different.
yeah,
Library.
Library. The Genesis Mini is to contain 40 classic games. 40. And they tell you there's 3 of them on here. I know 2 of the titles, which is Sonic and Castlevania Bloodlines.
Nice.
I don't know what the fuck Echo the Dolphin is.
What?
Oh shit! No.
God damn it. They're
Yeah.
making a VR Echo the Dolphin game.
No, stop.
You play as a-
Stop.
Okay.
You play as a dick in the ocean.
Continue.
Continue.
Space Harrier 2?
Oh my god, you don't know what that is?
No.
that makes me so
Although I
sad.
will
didn't
say-
do the Genesis.
Point that they went with Space Harrier 2 and not Space Harrier 1, because I like 1.
Well, there's 40 titles and they only listed 10.
Oh.
So
This sounds
you never know
awfully
if it-
familiar.
Yeah, if it's anything like the fucking PlayStation and the Super Nintendo.
No more minis.
Unless you buy one and mail it to Cody for him to mod the shit, then you won't be able to do anything fun.
No more
Shining
minis.
Force? What is Shining
I fucking
Force?
love Shining
It's an
Force.
RPG.
Okay, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh,
Game.
Diz will love that.
Toe Jam and Earl.
oh my
It's
god.
a platformer.
Yeah.
Okay, Comic Zone. Comics.
yep.
Or another
Sonic.
To beat 'em
platformer.
up.
Action.
I like that
Oh.
one.
Altered Beast.
It's
also a
fucking
beat 'em up.
amazing. Shitting.
Hey! That game's pretty
It's
awful,
fucking- Okay,
but it has
horrible,
like
but I
it has
love
what's the word?
Why it's Romeo Boy.
Exactly, yeah.
For me, it's just that like I fucking think like I used to think like the Wolfman was like the coolest monster of the like, you know, monster lineup. So it was like I could be a Wolfman, wait, and a dragon. I was like a bear, whatever. But like,
I know.
and then I love how like in the end it's like, oh, now you're just a golden.
Yeah. That game got worse as you played it, and it wasn't even very long, so it's not a good experience. I need to play. I have the remake that they made that they only released in Japan. I need to play that. I hear it's really, really bad.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I heard the thing is...
Yeah, but go ahead, continue.
Oh, there's only one more. Gunstar Heroes.
Why would you...
She says it like it's just garbage. Whoa.
I don't know these titles, but I like the striking reaction.
It's just Gunstar Heroes. Whatever. Just this.
I don't know what this is.
So
I'm an
the
80s kid.
fucking problem with this is that most of these games have been released multiple times, like on current generation systems and like last generation, and through digital downloads, like tons and tons and tons of ways to get most of these games. And it's like, why buy it again on a shitty emulation box that you're overcharging for? You know, especially in the wake of the fucking especially in the wake of the PlayStation Mini, which was a fucking disaster.
Well,
No more minis.
the sad thing is that like there actually is like a few things to look for, and if they don't offer these like those few things, it isn't worth getting it. And the Genesis specifically is kind of tricky because it had a really weird sound chip that even some of the actual versions of an official Genesis end up sounding kind of wonky and have like hardcore people like refurbishing their system or seeking out a specific model because the sound chip sounds kind of wonky, and when it's emulated it's actually not like there hasn't been like a like perfect emulation of Genesis soundboard. So if you're like a hardcore fan, like the Genesis Mini, if it doesn't have like the things that would be good for modernizing a system like that, like HDMI output and proper emulation, but most of these are just cheap emulations. And in that sense, you're just getting a fancy piece of plastic. You'd be better off just buying a fucking original Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, to its credit, initially it was supposed to have the same company that was producing those shitty, almost knockoff versions of the of the Genesis that you would see at like the fucking gas station or whatever the fuck for like 40 cents or whatever the fuck it was going for. Like initially they were involved in making this, but they did change companies to a more legitimate company that might actually do a little bit of justice. But again, even if this company comes through and releases the highest quality version that's out there, we already have those in spades on multiple platforms. Like there's not really there's not really a need for this.
The other thing that sort of upsets me is that I kind of wish that if honestly my biggest where I think they missed the mark is like if you're gonna go, granted these games aren't exactly easy to emulate, but if anyone I think could do it, it would be like Sega or whatever. But the things that people that I think that is a shame that gamers are missing out on as far as classics and stuff is there is actually like oddball games that were on like the Sega CD or even like 32X that are those weird like only people who had the 32X, which is just a ridiculous system, and the Sega CD, all of that crap is so ridiculous. But there's like those hidden gems would be nice to be able to like release to the public for people to be able to play, as opposed to like these same titles that have been re-released on compilations like on every literal system out.
I think like you're close. Like I think the market wouldn't really be there for something like that, for like these niche games that nobody really knows about that are kind of lost in time. But one more step forward, like if you take like Dreamcast games or like Sega Saturn games, even a lot of like original Xbox games, like platforms that did well enough to actually have an audience, but you can't buy those games anywhere. But there's good games that nobody knows about or they know about, and there's just no way to get them. Like you can't go and download them, and there are no compilations to get. So like those are the games that you want, the games that people know about, but they can't get. And it's on a platform that is harder to acquire and actually get to work. Like even if you buy a Dreamcast or a Saturn or whatever, you know, you got to get special cables and converter boxes and shit like that, and it's hard to get it to function correctly. So if you had access to that and it was just plug and play and it looked good and it was HDMI, you know, there's a reason for buying that. It has a purpose, you know, where the Genesis, like, we don't need these games again, and we don't need to spend $80 on a tiny piece of plastic that may
55% smaller than the original.
that might give us decent versions of games that we've had 1,000 times. Like, who cares?
I remember when my friend first showed me way back when the Nintendo Classic got announced, and she showed it to me, and she's like, "Look," and I was like, "I don't want that hunk of plastic." And she's like, "What?" She's like, "Everybody's raving about it."
Oh, you're a jerk. Hey, look at this cool thing I found. That's a piece of trash. Get it the fuck away from me.
It doesn't interest me. It just doesn't. It's like, well, okay, here's an example. A lot of the fucking best games on the NES Classic, I technically, if I really wanted to, could just hook up my GameCube and play them on my Animal Crossing save.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know what they should do? They should just release a Super Resident Evil Classic machine.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I was thinking. I was waiting for everybody to stop talking so I could say that. Like, why don't they just have, like, pay $80? I'd pay $100 and has all the fucking Resident Evil games on it.
Something like that would actually be really cool, just to have like the entire franchise of whatever. You know, you have one franchise and every single game across every platform is on that. That would be a licensing nightmare, but there would be an appeal to it. Like, it'd be highly collectible. It would serve a purpose, you know. You don't have to fucking have a console or jump across multiple platforms. You have this one machine that will take you from game one to the most current game at the time that was released. So you play all the spin-offs and stuff. It'd be really cool.
I will give it to Steam for that. I know, like, you don't like digital and Steam and all that, but I will give it to them. Steam does release, like, game packages where you can get every single fucking game from that franchise. And I spent $7 or between like $10 about to get every single Tomb Raider. Like, from the first one to the fucking reboot, because it was the first reboot at the time. Rise hadn't come out. And I have all of those Tomb Raider games on my Steam account, and I can just play them on my computer. I don't have to plug in my PS1, my PS2, because my PS3 doesn't read PS2 games, and my PS4 doesn't read PS1 games. Or it's like, it's such a fucking mindfuck that having them all on the same computer is cool. Now, if they can do that on a separate box, like you were saying, would be even cooler.
Yeah. Because
I don't like wires, and I don't like getting up to change it. Just earlier, I was like, oh, I want to play fucking Raider.
I'm having the hardest time finding an ideal setup for all my systems. Like, I actually got to a point where I, like, just put some away. Like, I was like, I'm sorry, Nintendo 64, but you're gonna have to go.
Yeah, my 64 is sitting there, unplugged, RE2 in it, just as a decoration.
Fuck you, 64.
Because it won't work. It doesn't read the cartridges, so I'm like, okay, fuck you. You stay here, but you're not getting plugged in.
But you have to preserve the video game industry, man.
Well, you also have to realize, like, my fucking 64 is an eyesore for me, too, because I fucking bought I traded in mine to get the fucking berry.
Berry?
So, yeah, berry. So it's fucking bright pink. And all my other systems are either black or white. And you got this
Is it by the blueberry berry bush?
It's like a fucking, compared to the other systems,
Throwback.
the Nintendo 64 literally looks like a Fisher-Price toy compared to the other system.
Oh, no.
Little kids come over and they're like, I want to play with this. They're throwing it on the ground. She's like, no.
They're pouring water in it.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Is it gonna grow plants? Alec, are you still awake?
Yeah.
He's
It just kind of made me think of a retro moment I like to play. Have you guys ever played Time Crisis?
I have.
You know what?
Yeah.
I
fucking love Time Crisis.
I still fucking played it.
See, for me, if I wanted to play Time Crisis, especially with a gun, you have to have those big ass thick fucking TVs to do it.
Oh, that's a fantastic point.
Yep.
So, you know, if they could,
I still have one just for that reason.
Me too. I have two, because one of them's gonna die at some point.
Hell, I'd play Resident Evil Survivor with a fucking G-Con and just make it more fun.
Well,
yeah,
it's like, sadly, unless you do like RGB output or something, like retro games on HD systems do not look good.
Oh yeah, they look awful.
Horrible.
Which
You're
is
still here.
Ow, fuck.
Okay, that's okay.
don't die.
That means yes.
Yeah, that'd be another great opportunity to make a system like that and retool it to function through HDMI on modern TVs and have the peripheral, the gun attached directly to the system so that it plays like it's intended to. You know, that's great. Like it's a great idea at its core, but they're using it poorly.
No one has common sense ever. The
end.
Exactly.
Moving on.
Yep, exactly.
Fuck having common sense.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh wow.
You wish.
I have
uncommon sense.
One more small piece of news. I know we're running a little over, so it's not like I wrote a whole page, but I'm like, you know what? I can just summarize it with the title. The former Sony and PlayStation executive Kaz Hirai is retiring.
Oh.
He is retiring. Apparently, he, in February, announced that he was going to step down CEO and transition just to the role of director and chairman. So now Sony announced that he's actually going to be retiring from as of June, but he's still going to serve as a senior advisor for Sony and continue to provide counsel as requested by Sony's men. So they're like, yeah, you can leave, but you can't leave.
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta help
you can
us
leave,
out.
but if we need you, you're going to help.
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds
there
like
will
England
be
with the
someone
Euro-
in your backyard with a rifle
Daddy.
This just
aimed at your children.
call you at 2 a.m. and ask for advice that we're not going to listen to.
He's at least going out on a nice note. Like his replacement named, it's a Japanese name, Kenichiro Yoshida. Yoshida? I can't do it.
No, you got it.
He said a statement because it's his replacement as CEO. In a statement, he gave him like solid support, and he said I quote, that I'm confident that everyone at Sony is fully aligned under Yoshida-san's, I guess that's the title, strong leadership, and are ready to build an even brighter future for Sony. So he's like, yo, he got you, bros. He's got you.
He's got you.
So either Sony is gonna keep being awesome, or it's gonna go to more shit, and we're gonna be waiting 10,000 hours to log on to a fucking Call of Duty server.
You guys noticing a pattern here?
Games are going to shit. Games already
Well,
in
not just
shit.
that, but so Kaz Hirai stepped down.
Shit.
Reggie Fils-Aimé stepped down.
Yeah, but the new guy's name is Bowser.
But here's the thing. You have these bigwig like COOs and people that are running these companies, these massive icons in the game industry that are all stepping down going into the future of gaming when we're going into streaming where all these changes are being made.
Part of it.
Yeah, exactly. What does that fucking say? You know? That's a bad sign.
That's like I quit Tim Hortons before they came out with poutine because I was like, you know what? No. Coffee shop making poutines, I'm leaving.
If these were great decisions and you know, like streaming was a good thing and it's, you know, it's where we need to go as an industry and like things are looking good, would all these big figureheads of companies be stepping down? Probably not. They'd probably want to stick around to see what the future of the gaming means and like what's like, this is an exciting time. Like the industry's changing and like these are all good things. I want to be around to see this happen, to see these changes being made because it's going to help the industry. No, they're fucking stepping down. What?
It's like, yeah, fuck you guys.
It could just be that they're tired.
I don't think so.
I wanted a nap, so
they've been in the industry for like a decade or more, and
yeah, he's been in there for 35 years.
Exactly, for a long, long time. And then I think Reggie was for like 10 years.
How old is the dude stepping down?
Well, he's over 35 because he's been there for
well, yeah,
but still,
I don't know
when
how
you're
old he is, but maybe he has a family.
like, you can tell like at the conferences and stuff like that, and through videos and interviews and things like that, that these are passionate people that love the industry, and you know, and they've been in it for so long that you would think that they would want to see where things go, unless they were like ancient. You know, if they were like in their 80s or something and they wanted to retire, that's one thing. But they're still young enough that they would want to stick around to see where things are going, if it was going in a direction that was worth seeing.
Their spirits
That's true. I guess
digitized.
if I was going up there and like things were going to shit, I would cash out.
Exactly.
Like,
and I bet you anything that's what's happening.
So he's literally like to the public, he's like, yo, everything's great, but I'm gonna step down. This guy's got you.
Oh shit. Kojima!
He's got your money.
Yeah, he's like, it's good. And then to the fucking guy, he's like, good fucking luck, buddy.
Turn it into a pachinko machine. Kojima!
We lost Shayla, everybody. She's gone.
Oh my god.
Where'd she go?
Away.
Oh wee.
But yeah, that's
Yep.
Come back, Shayla. I got a copy of Death Stranding.
Say goodbye to video games, everybody. It's all going to shit. Confirmation right there.
The end is near.
finish
it, please.
Jesus.
There's also this another fuck my life. You know how last week I was looking and there was like a leak that the possible free games in April PS Plus were going to be like Horizon Until Dawn.
Was it untrue?
Horizon Zero Dawn. I do this every time. And I don't remember what the other one was.
Verizon, Metal Gear Phone Solid.
Verizon.
Love that game.
My favorite.
Liquid Gear.
Verizon overpriced cellular service.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Tactical
No? Okay,
overpriced cell phone action.
They're not actually going to be those games.
Aww.
Aww.
Yep. So the games were released and will be available next Tuesday. Are The Surge, which is a sci-fi
That's
RPG
a VR game,
heavily
isn't it?
inspired by Dark Souls series game.
I have
don't
no
know
idea what that is.
No, it's not VR. It's so it's sci-fi RPG heavily inspired by Dark Souls. Takes place in a grim dystopian future, where the world has been ravaged by war and environmental disease. Fuck words. Disease. Everybody's dead, but the humans that are still alive are fighting to survive against robots and clones, and they have these exoskeleton implants to I don't know what wrote to enhance your speed and strength. I wrote like be cost. Boost. It's boost.
There you go.
Oh my god.
So that's one of the games. It sounds kind of like, I looked at a trailer of it and I'm like, yeah, it's a 2017 game, so it's not new, but it does look kind of cool. So we'll probably end up getting it. And the other one is Conan Exiles.
Oh no, Cody's hyped. He loves that fucking game.
It's the kind of game I would love. An open world survival adventure. You play as a customizable character, which I fucking love doing, because Pebbles and Moose. McMoose, we have to do it, Diz.
There's boobies in that game for you too.
Whoa!
We're gonna
naked titties.
Awesome.
I knew you'd be excited, Alec.
Usually am.
What is it? You play as a customizable character who was rescued by Conan and must now explore the world known as the Exile Lands. And here we go again with your requires resource gathering, item crafting, and shelter building.
Of course, like everything.
Like every other fucking game. The game got really low reviews because they said it had multiple bugs, confusing AI, unexciting combat, and just sounds like a pile of garbage, but it's free, so let's all get it.
Yeah, I like it.
Sounds like a plan.
I like garbage, especially if it's free.
Yeah, so they're giving us, like, I don't know, I hope the Surge is actually as good as it looks, because, honestly, they're not giving us anything good lately. I did not like Modern Warfare.
Everything's going in the shitter.
Yep, in the shitter. And that's all the news I have.
On this week's podcast, everything's shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to the shit future. Full of
Everything's
shit.
And questions suck, but we're fun to answer.
So I have a related news story that that relates to the industry going to shit. And I mean, don't I always though? I mean, it's not a week unless I've got one.
True.
It's true.
So yeah, Sony will no longer allow retailers to sell digital PlayStation games.
What?
Yeah. So according to a memo sent to GameStop stores, Sony has stated that after April 1st, 2019, retailers will no longer be allowed to sell digital game codes for PlayStation systems. Though this memo was sent to GameStop, the memo did specify that this will be effective for all retailers. It's worth mentioning that third-party digital retailers, such as Humble Bundle, Green Man Gaming, and other websites who regularly offer discounts on Sony games will no longer be allowed to do so. So, yeah, that's not good. The memo also stated that customers who have purchased digital pre-orders of PlayStation titles will have to switch over to physical instead. The only exceptions are going to be Days Gone and Mortal Kombat 11, which is probably due to the release window because they've already been pre-ordered and they're close enough to release that they're the exception. These digital code versions will only be available for 1 week after launch, and then you will no longer be able to purchase those through any kind of a retailer.
That's so stupid.
So, yeah, this leads me to further suspect that as the focus shifts to digital, developers want to take full advantage of fully controlling the distribution of games. So, I mean, if the more control that they have, the more control they have over pricing, price drops, sales, and just overall profit. This is a telling thing. Like, they want full distribution of their games so that they can control the market. That's bad. That means game prices can go up. That means that games are going to drop in price a lot less frequently. Like we were talking about that a couple of podcasts ago, how like games that are old as shit are still going for upwards of like $60. That's crazy. So, and if they have full control over that, if you can only buy PlayStation games through PlayStation and nowhere else, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Online, only digital though. You can still go to the store and buy like a disc.
Yeah, but how much longer is physical going to be around is the thing. So as long as you have physical as an option, that's good, and you'll still have price drops and stuff through that. But as that goes away, they can get more and more aggressive about pricing and just the overall consumption of their games, which is not good. DLC could go up. Just, it's bad. It's bad fucking news. The less people that have control over how the games are distributed, the more dangerous it gets. So
yeah, it's gonna be a fucking riot.
I'm just gonna go down to my basement and just like burn it down because I don't want to be a gamer.
What the fuck?
Yeah. As soon as consoles becomes, streamlined, I'm done with gaming. I'm just stick a fork in it.
Kids are gonna get beat up in schools because they still have an Xbox.
Everyone's going to die.
This fucking nerd. Let's push him.
He's like, please, my mom bought it for me.
I don't care. Supposed to use fucking digital like everyone, idiot.
What are you, poor?
But yeah, it's just if you think about it though, like what other possible reason could they have for wanting to be the only way to get their games is directly through them?
It's a dance puppets kind of situation.
Unless it is to control the pricing.
Okay, the only thing that I think is so stupid. I think it's just so stupid. It's like every industry goes through this in their infancy. What? It's like, okay, it's like they all think that they can, no matter how much protection you put, there's always going to be people hacking these games. Like, the more protection you put, the harder the hackers are going to work to get it out. And they'll be, you know what I mean? Like, if things start to get sucky, it just means there's going to be more of an underground, like,
sucky indeed
scene as far as, like, playing games, and it'll just become, like, probably more, I don't know, it's dumb. They always crack the codes. They always figure it out. They spend so much. I remember when Capcom used to spend all this money trying to, like, region hack their games because they didn't want people, like, playing the game before the American release. And people would always just hack it anyway and figure out, they'd always find a way around it within like a day, within a week. They'd find some way around it no matter what kind of like blocks they put on it. And then they just stopped because they're like, why are we going through all this effort to stop like a few people when all it's really doing is just limiting the exposure?
Because that's
I mean,
the future.
Even if they're the only ones distributing their their games, the market's going to stay the same. You know, I mean, they're not going to lose their audience. You know, everybody can still get their games because everybody needs a PlayStation to play the games. You know what I mean? So it's not like people aren't going to see the games or be able to find the games that they want to buy because they're not on whatever, you know, because you can't get them from GameStop, or you can't go to whatever, Green Man Gaming or Humble, or if they take it off of Steam or whatever that looks like. You still have a PlayStation, and that's where you're going to buy all your games from now on going forward. So it's still simple. It's not good. Like it's an easy transition for them to do that, and it's just more money and more control. And that's the only reason that they have for doing that, and it's just not good.
I just feel like people are gonna just start like finding a way to hack around it or do it themselves or something. I just feel like
money,
people
no problems.
the people like who really want to cause chaos are
of
gonna
their
cause
own
chaos
shit.
no matter what.
I just think things are going so hard and so fast into digital, and all these changes are just happening so fast that either people are going to just feel like they're forced to accept it and push forward, or the market's just going to fucking tank.
That's
either one is not good. I'm curious to see, because at some point the whole not owning digital games has to come up in a large way in the media once everything's completely digital and streaming. And I just wonder what that's going to look like, how accepting people are going to be once they really understand what's happening.
Yeah.
That's all.
It'll be too late.
It will be too late.
Yep. Basically, just poop. Everybody poop.
Poop and shit and crap.
Diz, remember the good old days, Diz? You remember?
All over your
First meeting Diz. I don't know how to voice act.
Or on
Me
the
being all like,
Oh my god.
you got to poop before voice acting.
What?
Diz
release
was like messaging Shayla, like all about like, oh, RCS, the Residence Duel, it's awesome. And she was like, oh, I really want to do that. And Diz was like super shy because she was like super young when we first started hanging out with. She still is. She's still 18.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like basically she was saying like, we were like, oh, we should get you involved in voice acting. And she was like, oh, I'm too shy. I don't know how to get in. And like shit like that. And Shayla was telling me like, oh, she's so cute. She's like super shy. And I made this really retarded video. It's still on there. With like
oh my god. That was
little-
so funny. Oh my god. I was like,
my little
oh my
Claire
god.
figure
I
and
have
my little
found
like Jill
the most
figurine.
wholesome fan ever. It was just like,
Yeah, she was definitely like, yeah. She
So
was
you
drawing
guys
art
turned
and
Diz
shit.
into this?
Yeah.
our fault.
Diz was normal. You know what? She was normal when she first hung out with us.
Yeah.
I don't like school. I don't like talking in groups. I'm so shy.
Yeah.
And now she's like screaming and calling, like telling you to get fucked. The other day she told me to shut the fuck up. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was the first time
it's all
I've
my
ever
fault.
said that. Yes.
She sounded so legit about. She's like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh my
She's
god.
a rebel now. You've created a monster.
Spike and
Such
barley
a funny
fan.
joke.
She was a spike and barley.
Oh, it was the fucking foot.
Oh my
Anyways.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, she was a Spike and Barley fan, and then she realized what good content was. And
Meow.
Woo!
Oh, snap.
Jerry.
Watch it.
watch it,
Watch it.
What are we watching?
but don't watch it.
Oh.
Anyway.
Updates, Sean. What are your updates?
Some stuff is happening.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Wow. In case you haven't heard, the video game industry is going down the shit. Oh wait, no, updates.
Oh
My
no,
personal
I meant like days of our
updates.
lives. That goes down
Oh,
the
I
shit.
don't like this part.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because you don't have anything to say.
Wow. Whoa. Somebody's fucking spicy.
Get my life cereal. I'm ready to fight.
Oh my god.
I am still editing episode 13. I'm recording the rest of you. I will fucking kill you. I'm recording the rest of Leon's lines now that I have a voice. That kind of helps that process a little bit. But I've been working on getting the other lines from the other actors, but I might actually have to do a recasting, which really fucking sucks. Going into the final episode, it's like, I'm right there, just fucking do one more episode, you piece of shit.
I want to recap. I want to.
Wait, so you're not going to have an episode 14?
No. Episode 13 is the final episode of season one. So I'm gonna do more after that. It just won't be Resident Evil 4.
Okay, cool.
So, but there's still some hope that this person will get back to me. But it's just, I don't know. It's taking a long time, but we'll see.
Where the fuck is Ashley?
She's dead.
I don't even know if it's Ashley.
Dude, I should have been Ashley.
Wow.
We would have hated you.
I hate
Ashley.
you.
We hate Ashley, remember?
Exactly.
I hate you like me. I
don't like me.
You shut your mouth.
You could be Regina again if you want.
There you go.
Yay!
We'll
How's
put
your vagina?
we'll put Ashley into Dino Stupid Crisis, and you can be her
Yeah.
She could be the dinosaur.
through the magic of editing. Wow.
Just Ashley
I'm-
running around going,
I'm
Leah.
Regina.
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 Get it right.
Regina.
I'm going to do a stream of Resident Evil 2 Remake this week at some unknown time, probably Tuesday in the afternoon. But it's going to be a super hardcore run. No HUD,
It'll be great.
no map,
Oh,
on
baby.
hardcore.
No hug?
No HUD.
No hugs.
I will fucking kill you. But it's going to be crazy because, like, you can't see your damage. You can't see your aiming
God.
reticle. Like, you can't.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's going to be really fucking
That
hard.
sounds fun.
Kayla
Yeah.
tried to
I
get us
like
to play
watching
Monster
Shaun
Hunter like
suffer.
that. Fucking retarded.
But so if you want to see me suffer live,
I love watching
that'll
you
be
suffer. It's fun.
wow.
for only
Is that what you're saying to
$7.99
me?
a month. For only $7.99 a month, you can watch him.
you can
live.
watch me suffer in real time. But yeah, I'll probably die miserably, but that'll be a thing.
Nice.
Oh my god, I want to try that too now.
New video this week.
Kayla, you couldn't even do it regular.
Oh, wow, damn.
Hey, I beat it. I beat it, you guys.
She
You
did
think I
it.
beat it.
I witnessed it.
It's true.
Beat it. Amazing.
She beat it.
Gross.
So happy.
Screaming.
I'm going to post a new video this week, and it's not
We need a
machinima,
podcast.
but it's not a Let's Play. It's another thing.
Whoa. What else is there?
A podcast.
It's not a podcast. Well, that's
I'm not
happening
alone.
too, but yeah, so that's gonna happen, and there will be a few items added to the Ward store, so new merch coming soon, and
Smirch.
yeah, smirch,
Damn it, you have so much of my money already.
new smirch,
I'm gonna order something. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting.
perfect. And yeah, that's about it. So new stuff coming this week. There you go, boom, boom.
Hey,
Hey, Diz. You
what?
say you're going to order some stuff. You know I got a birthday coming up next year.
Next year.
Ooh,
You
my
too?
birthday's next weekend.
Oh,
Yay!
Yay!
I like how you just remembered that. You're
Yeah.
Ooh.
I forget my birthday time.
like, Sean's is coming up too.
Yeah.
I don't remember which day, though.
Wow.
Birthday. Sean has a birthday.
24th.
It does happen sometimes.
24th.
Sean's
of what?
alive?
April
no.
this month.
Oh.
This
Oh,
month.
wait, it's still month. It's still month. Monday is-
April of this month.
Wait.
I'm already in April. Well, this video will post on April 1st.
You're right.
so
You're right.
Will it really?
it will-
Ah.
Be a fucking,
So this month, boom.
Ooh, this month.
We need to make some content for April. Everybody,
I know. We need to make
collaborate and listen.
it
Diz,
What?
show me what you got
What you
I like what you got.
Whoa.
every time.
We should issue like a challenge. Like everybody has to have, like,
Show and tell?
Whoa.
I can't believe we didn't plan for this.
Well, that could be your update.
Okay, yeah.
But Diz,
I'm actually looking into purchasing some new art equipment, like the
Ooh.
new tablet.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I need a new one.
okay, are you gonna like draw the end of RE4?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna animate my
God damn
version
it.
of Resident Evil 4. Okay,
Diz, I
Love it.
It's
issue
just gonna
you
be
a
a
challenge.
it's just gonna be a picture of RE4 in the trash. That's how you beat
Wow.
Diz,
Yes?
Diz, I issue you a challenge.
it. Okay.
Okay. If you can finish RE4 by the end of April, any copy, just once, doesn't have to be all of them. I'm not gonna be a fucking dick.
Okay.
By the end of April, by April 30th at 11:59, I will buy you the entire series of SD Perry's Resident Evil books.
Oh.
At some point.
One day.
When I have money.
No rush, okay.
No, yeah, she's like, I don't fucking want to read those books.
It's like, why are you punishing me for doing what you want me to
She
do?
said she had them before and that she...
I had two of them. I had the RE0 and RE1.
Okay, well, I'll get you the other good ones. So I won't get you, like, Actually, Rebecca's in
Underwear?
so...
If you beat Resident Evil 4, you will get new
I'll get you
underwear.
Better, okay, no. Sean, you
That
better
says
make
the
me that
ward.
damn shirt.
You know what?
How about that?
I
Sean
will.
makes you a shirt
If-
and I'll buy it from him.
Oh.
Damn, is that all I needed to do to get shares? Just complete Resident Evil 4?
No, you...
No.
No.
A specific shirt. I beat Resident Evil 4 and all I got was the shirt. I won it.
Do it.
And have, like, a
I
sad Leon
will-
holding a
I
controller.
will
and he's
make
like,
you
"Wait."
a special T-shirt just for the event.
And put the ward on the back.
I will pay the extra money to put it on the back of the shirt.
Perfect.
How about I'll also make you a special shirt.
Oh, God.
I'll make it for you myself with my amazing skills.
I want a
I'm
jazz shirt.
interested.
I want a
I'm
jazz
interested.
The shirt will be made out of paper.
I want a jazz shirt.
No, I'm out of paper. I wrote all my notes on them.
No.
Oh my god.
There's only like 5 pages left.
You go to
I
movies,
want a
you get
jazz shirt.
paper
Yeah, I'm gonna start
clip.
making jazz shirts.
I realize
start
we're
making-
getting off track. Alex? do
We
you
are.
have
Yeah.
anything?
It's Alec.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Do you have any updates?
What's your updates?
Okay, I'll make it quick. Since Sean let the bird talk earlier, you know,
What did I do?
you mentioned Mickey Mouse and
Oh, he was
Free.
talking about Disney.
Yeah, I was referring to Disney fucking owning the world and all that.
well, yeah. Anyway, well, I think you got a trailer for a certain thing,
Is it Kingdom Hearts?
but
No.
I shall.
No.
Nobody plays that fucking game.
Well, he said Mickey Mouse, so I'm
Shayla,
thinking-
Shayla, no spoilers, but you've seen this trailer.
What? Oh.
We showed it to you.
Jesus.
I was
So yeah, I'll just leave it up to Sean to decide if he wants to add it to the end of.
Yeah, I'll throw it on the
Podcast.
back end of the podcast.
Okay. So yeah. So an update for that. It's still a thing I really want to do. It's just at the moment, the Elgato is not talking to my PC, and PC is acting like a little tiny bitch. But good news. In a couple of months, it looks like I might be moving.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Made moving.
He's moving to Colorado.
Yeah, where are you moving?
He's gonna be a giraffe.
No, I'm going to be moving in with my partner, to Paul. So
You're gonna be moving in your part.
yeah, it's a good position to be every now and then.
Yay! Happy Alec!
So yeah, that's fine. That's my update.
Woo!
Yeah.
Are you working on anything?
He's gonna make you say it.
I am kind of toying with something else.
You can say no. I mean, if you want to keep things.
No,
on
it's
the
fine.
download, that's fine.
Just working on
I'm just saying if there's well, you shut the fuck up. But if there's
Have you
anything that you got going on
Yeah.
that you want to just,
How's-
you can
how's
even
Metal
just
Gear
mention in
Spunk?
general. Like you don't have to be specific.
You
Right,
need
so-
your spunk.
That's up in the air at the moment. It depends if I find a good ocelot again.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that motherfucker. I mean,
But otherwise, I am thinking of doing a Life is Strange parody.
ooh,
my God.
that could be good.
Good luck with that. I tried that and the fucking HUD doesn't go away and it's frustrating.
Yeah,
I'll just zoom in and
fucking
be fine.
HUDs are ass.
Fucking HUDs.
Punch him in the pee-pee.
Pee-pee. Because we
That's
are
me.
a family-friendly show here at the
Yeah.
fucking ward.
Fucking punch him in the dick. It's fine.
Exactly.
Sorry, pee-pee. In the pee-pee.
Punch them gently in the dick. We're not monsters.
Exactly.
What?
Where's the Monster Hunter machinima?
Where's
Up your ass.
Where's everybody? Where's all my puppeteers?
I'm right here.
Texting you every single fucking day.
Damn.
Shall we pull up the transcript?
Oh my god.
Shit's getting real.
Exhibit
I'm
A.
working a lot. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Is it still happening?
Yes, most
When?
definitely.
How-
100%.
Man, I think you need to take a week off work and just relax a little bit.
I know.
And focus
I
on
want
other
it
things.
so bad.
Exactly. Now's the time for vacation. Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What else you got?
That's my main focus.
Work?
No, to get my Monster Hunter Machinima finished.
Master Hunter. We should do that this week.
Yes.
Hey.
Except you work.
Wow. Well, I mean, I can help out. I mean, kind of whenever if we plan it. Like, it's easier for me to help out Monday, Tuesday, but like as long as we work it out and I can do it before work or whatever. Like, just let me
Okay.
know. We need to just make plans and start knocking things out.
Yes.
That's the thing is, like, she works till
Weird hours.
So by the time I get home, she's at work, and by the time like before work for you, she's at work.
Well, like between days off and schedules, we should be able
That's
to figure
true.
something out.
Hopefully.
There
You
is
got
no
this.
hopefully. We will fucking make it happen. I don't like your negative energy, okay?
Yeah. So that's the only one you got going.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. I like what you got.
Good job.
And as for me, I got fuck all.
Oh, wow.
I'm still working on that super secret fucking thing, and I'm still on hold for relevations because my file got corrupted. And
Wait,
Oh no!
What?
I just my video file got corrupted or something. I don't know how it happened. I think I left my computer on, and I don't know. So I basically have to restart the editing, which isn't so bad because I have all. But it's just so frustrating because I worked my ass off to get them all set the way I wanted.
Oh, that's frustrating.
So I'm like, I went to go back to it and I couldn't find the file, and then I did. It was just gone. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep working on this super secret one, and I've been helping Alec with his super secret one. A little bit.
Super secret.
Super secret. And I do also plan on. I want to start doing. Okay, I don't know how it's like machinima, but like live. So like everybody on one game, and we kind of do a machinima, but like roll as you go kind of thing.
Yes, those are so fun. I want to do that.
Yeah. So like no script, everybody just goes but stays in character.
But you have to be your character.
Kind of like what we fucking do on Call of Duty all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like we slip into the southern idiots and we just keep going when we can. But yeah, I'm trying to do a little more stuff like that on the computer or on PS4. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and that's my updates. That's what I'm working on.
Awesome.
Yay!
I challenge.
Also-
I have two challenge. Oh, go ahead.
No,
No, you.
you go.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Fuck. Okay.
No.
I was just gonna say, you know how we always say like, oh, fuck, we always talk about machinima, but like the only machinima we ever fucking talk about is like the Resident Evil ones we make, because nobody makes machinima and we can never find any.
What's machinima?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I found one today while I was working this morning on the podcast notes, and it's, you know, like we always watch Charborg videos,
Yeah.
and he's really entertaining. Well, there's another group that he plays with called the Bed Bananas. That's his name, Bed Bananas.
Oh my god, yeah!
I watched the Gmod Paranormal. It's
Yeah!
a 2-part video.
It's so
And it's-
awesome!
It's so fucking well done. Like they did a whole ghost investigators in Gmod, but it's like it's really fucking well done, and I think everybody should go watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, or we could all watch.
Oh
it
my god,
together.
it's so hard to find machinimas, like real machinima.
I know.
Well,
Even Diz sent me one, but it wasn't machinima. It was real live Resident Evil video series.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know
And
why
it's
that is,
so
right?
fucking
Wind.
Because
Yeah, I know.
fucking Machinima, the company that doesn't fucking make Machinima, like every time you type in Machinima, that's the garbage that you get.
Yeah.
And
So now I have to
because
look
of
up, like-
the YouTube algorithm.
You have to look up spoof, like Resident Evil spoof or any video games.
Mm.
This is why I tend to call things parodies.
Yeah, there's that.
But there's a term that's specific to the thing that we're fucking doing.
I know, and the machinima.com didn't.
Well, at least they're dead now, so hopefully we can rise out of the fucking ashes and
make machinima great again.
Reestablish machinima.
.com domain.
Yeah, somebody at my old job thought when I said I make machinima, I'm like, yeah, I go home and I do machinima stuff. They're like, they thought I worked for the website, and I was like, no, I make actual machinima.
No.
I'm not some poser asshole, okay?
Yeah, I'm a real person. I'm a real boy.
Oh boy.
So Shaun, you were gonna say something.
Well, a couple things. It's funny that you mentioned machinima. I wanted to. I don't know if we're gonna do it next week, but sometime soon we'll designate a specific, set amount of time. We'll do a segment basically specifically for machinima where we talk about just general machinima stuff. Like we'll talk about our machinima and like the process of making machinima and machinima that we've watched and like discovery kind of stuff, because that's something that I've always wanted to do. I mean, in the description, it's video games and machinima is in the fucking... But we never have any content. But like the only content that we have machinima-wise on the podcast is like updates. So I want to change that. So...
I mean, we've gone into like how do you get in your roles for specific characters that you went to like how do you get into your Leon. I think we went to Claire, Rebecca, Jill, but like that's as far as we've gotten. We never got into like the whole what is behind a fucking machinima. Like how do you just wake up and go, Leon's gonna go here and say this.
Yeah, exactly. Like we'll go through, like we'll break it into, like they won't be long segments so that we can kind of stretch it out over every single episode, but we'll talk about like the whole process. Like everybody has a little bit, like the overall process is kind of the same, but like everybody has their version of how they do it. And
some of us do it backwards.
Yeah, like some are more messy than others, and
some are more drunk than others.
But yeah, we'll talk about that.
I will straight up admit we were drunk for the residents. I'm not ashamed.
But yeah, just all aspects of it, like how you capture video, the equipment that we use, the writing process, casting, all that stuff. We'll go over all that, and even just like what is machinima. Like we'll talk. We never really talked about that.
Guys.
We talked a little bit about that, but like we'll break down exactly what it is.
It'll be like a fucking sex ed course, but
there you go.
What tools should you use?
But like a lot of people probably don't even understand, like, why the fuck does it take weeks or months or whatever to make a fucking episode? Just give me the episode.
All he has to do is record his fucking gameplay.
Exactly. But like there's so much more that goes into that process, and I just think it'd be fun to go into that and have people understand.
Alec,
yeah.
How long was that trailer video we made together?
Okay, so that was about 39 seconds or something like that, and it took us...
how long did it take?
About 3 hours.
Yeah. For a 39-second video.
Yeah.
And that's just a fucking intro.
Exactly. And that's another thing too. The part of the reason why I want to talk about like everybody's perspective is because things are radically different, and even for me, from like series to series, the process changes based on what I'm doing and what tools are available to me. Like, because with Days is the worst. It takes the longest because I have to fucking do everything from scratch. Not just the lip sync, but like all the fucking sound aspects. Like doing the sound effects and all that is probably the most time consuming part of that process. But like that might be an issue that I don't have on another game, like the Umbrella co-op. Like I can use the sound effects in the game for that, so that takes a lot off my plate, makes the process a lot quicker. But it'll just be cool to kind of see like different ways that you can do things and different processes, and why it takes us so long to make these things that you guys watch.
Quick question about that. Does Resident Evil 4 not give you the option to turn on dialogue volume?
Well, the problem is when I first started doing machinima, I didn't fucking think about that. And now
but it does have it.
It might. I don't know. I've never even looked because I don't even want to know. If it's there, I don't want to even know. Because like I'm so deep into it now. Like I have my sound effects that I've had for years and years. Like I'm not going to change that now. So I'm like, I'm in it. I've got to keep doing the same sound effects and the same process that I started with. But like newer games, most games do have that option. So like newer content is going to be a little bit quicker because I don't have to worry about every fucking footstep and every gunshot and like all these stupid irritating things and finding the right sound effect and putting it in there and timing it and adjusting the volume. Like these are things that you don't think about like when you're watching the video, but every single sound effect that you hear in Days, I put in there. I find it or I make it, I adjust the volume, I put the timing in there for every single one. And there's hundreds per episode. So it's crazy, but a ton of work goes into them, and just be cool to share that with you guys.
Yeah, we could do that next episode.
Well, I want to get a structure. So if we can build a structure of how the conversation goes by next week, we can do that. Otherwise, it might be a couple weeks out.
Shit out of this.
But yeah, that'll be fun. Be a good time. And I forgot what the other points were. I was going to say a couple other things.
You were going to challenge someone or something.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Alec. Yes.
Wow, Alec.
Good job.
Yay!
I want to challenge everybody going forward to we kind of talked about this before, but like just to play one new game a week. Like you don't have to beat it, but just like try something new. It could be a free game, it could be the PlayStation Plus game or whatever, so you don't have to keep spending money, or a $1 game or something free on Steam, or just something to try something new and that we can talk about and just kind of experience more games, because it does suck that we're all talking about, oh, well, we watched all these things, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind talking about that.
Would you play Ark?
But
Would you play
like, it'd be cool to just
Resident
constantly
Evil.
to have new experiences to share,
Tetris.
and maybe find good
Tetris.
games, like gems that are kind of hidden away, or even really bad games that are so bad that they're entertaining enough, to tell people to check out, and just kind of things like that.
Other people can have fun, because if you have fun playing a really shitty game,
Exactly.
you might want to do that too. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I will.
Some of the best games are the worst games because they're so bad.
That's why
Did you play Hogs of War?
I have not, but I haven't. I've been playing Devil May Cry, and that's it. And that's part of why I'm bringing this up, because like I want to do that for myself as well, just to get me to play more games, because I have a lot of games that I would like to play, and that gives me a reason to play them, and it gives us content to talk about. So it's just overall, I just think it's a good thing for us in the podcast.
Yeah, even if you play like an hour,
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to go through the whole fucking thing.
As
If
long
you
as we
do, that's
start it.
cool. But yeah.
Like BioShock.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. 10-4.
Wow.
Jill sandwich?
We ran a lot over.
Yeah, we did.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
This is kind of a special
We were
episode.
5
We did
people,
2 games.
yeah.
We had 5 hosts.
Yay.
Yay!
It was a good time. It was good.
It was like, I remember it like it was just 2 hours ago.
You shut your dirty mouth. Oh,
My
wow.
mouth- I brush my teeth every morning.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Diz, shut the fuck up.
Wow, bitch, shut up.
All right, let's wrap things up.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate once again, I would like to thank Shaun for giving me another awesome chance to host the podcast today.
Yeah, everybody give Jazz a hand. She did awesome.
I only spent 4 hours this week collecting shit.
Yay!
Woo!
Take it off!
Whoa.
What, the headset?
Use your imagination.
Okay, I can't hear you guys now.
Pull out your inner dick.
What?
What?
Alex is something perverted? I can't hear.
Me, never.
And I also want to thank Alec for joining us for the first time, because he's been trying.
Yeah,
but
first
he
time,
can't take a cab.
and he did an awesome job with the game. So good job, Alec.
Yeah.
Applause for Alec.
Um,
Cool.
Picked
well,
up
thanks
the
for having
squad.
me.
Tiz couldn't. No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me!
Wow.
Like an hour before the podcast, I was like, Tiz, you want to do a game?
You want to play a game?
Want to play a game?
Well,
No.
Next time, Diz.
if I can, just quickly say something. When it comes to the trailer that you might be watching, I don't know, it's up to you. I just want to point out that this is just a fan-made thing, and it's written by a fan for other fans, hopefully. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it.
About
Yeah.
that trailer is up. It's uploaded to my YouTube account, but it's still unlisted because I didn't know if you wanted it to go public or not.
Yeah, we can do.
You want it to go public?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. So we have a teaser trailer coming out.
Yay!
It will be up within probably on Monday.
Yeah.
It is a teaser trailer to something. That you
To a
will see
thing.
what it, yeah, made by fans of the thing. Mr. Alec over here.
Hmm?
Mr. Ackward.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You should be Admiral Ackward.
Oh no.
I thought I was HR.
HR.
You
That
can
too.
have 3 titles.
God, I feel like the queen.
You need all the jobs, okay?
Teacup McQueen. Yeah.
Like I do 400 jobs myself, okay? You can have 3. It's fine.
It's
That's
okay.
true. That's
Do you
true.
read the credits, motherfuckers? I'm in that shit a lot.
At the end, it just says Shaun Clark.
There's like
Yeah.
there's like
What was
2 pages that are just all
Shaun
me.
Clark and the janitors.
I do like that page. It just says Shaun Clark. Shaun Clark was played by Shaun Clark.
Didn't we do
Exactly.
that for Revelations episode 2? We were like kiss our ass or something stupid like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Because I was like, what should I put? And you're like, your ass. And I put your ass.
Yeah. But don't worry about it because nobody saw it. Because nobody
Exactly, that's
watches
why I
those
put it there.
fucking things.
Exactly. Nobody watches machinima.
That's another goddamn thing we will talk about. Making credits and openings. Because it's hard
Yeah.
work, everybody.
Writing whatever you want because nobody's going to see it.
Just going to start putting pictures of people's asses in the credits.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I think we've covered it all.
Let's end this motherfucker.
Thanks for
Spread the word.
Bye.
Hey, everybody shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Jazz has to... Wow, Jazz has to wind us down.
I don't
I can't get
understand the
up.
question. I don't.
Thanks
I don't
for
remember-
watching
I don't.
this week's episode, everybody. Smash the... Wow.
Thanks for watching. I can't. Okay, you go ahead.
Wow.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching this week's episode, everybody. If you liked it, don't forget to smash that bell. Whoa.
Become Patreon and help support your local Shaun Clarks.
Heck yeah. It's a lot of work to make these videos, and we need help from you, the viewer.
Stop. You're grounded. Both of you.
And with that,
Thanks for watching. See you next week, everybody.
Bye.
In the city of Raccoon City, where bizarre murders are taking over the city, Joel has somehow survived a mansion instant. We don't know where Chris is.
Christ.
Umbrella sent out their army to help survivors. Dumb shits. So, let's find out how Joel does outside the residence.